Come. I think it natively broadcasts in, cum slut is still, is blocked. Oh, Jesus, stop doing that, for fuck me. I think it's the slut thing. It might be. Are you blushing, Dreya?
And so our story begins.
It's already begun. Right, now, is it going to save? Maybe. I will say, here's a tip for anybody who wants to make Twitch titles if they're going live. The word slut is allowed. It's a veritable avalanche of sperm. Oh.
I did become a little bit of a slag. I became a total
It probably wouldn't flow that
I'm
fast.
like getting the feeling of coming
Faster
in the gym.
than-
I'm getting the feeling of coming at home. I'm getting the feeling of coming backstage when I pump up.
Like faster than lava, definitely, because lava's very thick, but not as fast as an actual flood. The amount of times "com" has been typed in my chat would make a Bacthacky enthusiast blush. Get to 666 quote soon. Cursed. The word slut is allowed in Twitch titles because I think it is Finnish, maybe, or Danish for end or finish. So they just allow it. Danish, there we go. You can't, weirdly enough, type it in the Dutch as well. It's Swedish too. They're all kind of the same. Well, Finnish isn't, but they're all kind of the same. You can't type it in the going live message. You're not allowed, but you can type it. I could type Fable slut if I wanted to, because I had wine slut in quite a lot of my Pentiment titles, and then I had to change all of those for YouTube. It's one of the few Danish words I know. I don't think I know a single Danish word. I don't think I've ever met a Danish person even. Tend to have similarities, although Finnish is usually different. Yeah, Finnish is the strange one. Anyway, continue. This should work, I think. I saved it last time. We'll see. Yes, we're in. Yippee. Fantastic. I remember having to request a lot of Dutch translations in an old job, and they'd all include stuff like slut and cunt. You're a little slut. What did people, ages ago, people used to type sloot a little bit. That one makes me feel weird. I don't like it. It's like the daddy of sluts. There's a band called Slutface. I can say, "I love you, my princess," in Danish because of my ex. Oh, that's kind of sweet. Although I think if I called Emma princess, she would punch me in the head. Right, let's continue on, shall we?
Speaking to you through the guild's here.
Yep. Good.
You'll need to
Do
jump
it.
into that hole to continue. Don't worry. The water at the bottom will break your fall.
I don't know if I want to jump in a big hole. I think Emma should punch you in the head. Ooh, some Skelly boys. Look at that. Skelly boys. Oh, it's a long drop, although I absolutely would do it. Like, in real life, I love jumping off things into things. There's that Call of the Void is so lovely. Oh, so lovely. I went to watch the VOD at 2 a.m. when I was trying to sleep. He basically played like 5 minutes of the game when I left. Yes, that is why I'm trying to play more. I really like jumping off things, and when I am next to a thing, this is fairly common, the Call of the Void. When I am next to a high place, it is almost irresistible to just fucking drop myself off it and just accept fate. I think it sounds so good. I think for a second or two, like, skydiving must feel incredible. But even, like, if you Wile E. Coyote'd yourself off a cliff, I think for a couple of seconds it would feel unbelievably good. You know that feeling that you sometimes get in lifts? Where if you go up in a lift or down in a lift and your sort of stomach goes a bit up for a second because it's like, oh, physics has gone weird, and then you settle into it. I love that feeling so much. I always have the urge to throw my stuff in. I really clutch my phone out. I've also heard that one, but I definitely throw myself in. The roller coaster lunch, yes. Or like if you go over like a bigger than expected like speed bump or something in a car. Same sort of thing. I just remembered Emma saying you'd left human remains everywhere when you'd cut her hair. Maybe my favourite thing ever on the stream. It's very weird. Anyway, let's dive in, shall we? Oh, that is a full-on dive. Well done. I probably would go the opposite way. Jesus, I thought an alien had come. Never mind, it was my dog. I probably would have done it the opposite way. I would have, like, What are you meant to do? You're meant to tuck in your arms, hold your nose, cross your arms like that over your shoulders, and then brace your legs and point your toes down if you're falling from a high thing into water. And you'll still probably break some bones. Aside from invasive thoughts, it's apparently to make you value not jumping. I mean, it's fun. It's just like a nice feeling. It's like, I could do it at any time. I have the power here. You know? Looking around and nobody is thinking anything. But it's like, I could fucking leap off of this building and soar through the air for a few seconds and it would be great. And then I don't do it, obviously. Lapel du vide, yes, that's what it's called. I have that on the underground loads of times. Or like just stepping in front of a train. I mainly get it from high areas. Ooh, nice jumps. A guy from Hong Kong who went on holiday in Thailand last month fell into a lake while his bungee rod snapped. He did live though. See, there's a part of me that really likes that. Oh, although I wouldn't go bungee jumping for that reason, because my rational brain is like, I am more likely to go skydiving than bungee jumping, I think. Just because I think a death from skydiving would be less horrific, maybe. It would be quicker. Because it's from so high. Right, bring out sword. I don't know how to target or anything, so we're just gonna fucking go for them. It seems to be auto-targeting, which is lovely. Come on. Kill him. And we have the fucking experience orbs again. Ugh. But I've tried... Hold right trigger. This one. I had to, again, remember which one was left and right. But I've tried to convince Emma to go skydiving a couple of times. I'm like, oh, I would like to go skydiving. And she looks at me and says, absolutely fucking not. Go on your own. And I'm like, well, that's not fun as much. Bungee jumping generally is less safe because there's less room to correct a fault. Yeah, it just seems... It seems worse, just in general, right? Bungee jumping has injury risks if it goes right, too. Like, detached retina, torn breast tissue. Oh, we didn't put on the fucking harness quite right, and now you've ripped a boob off. Oh. I can't do anything that involves falling that includes roller coasters. See, I really enjoy roller coasters. I think roller coasters are really fun. I never choose to go on one, but if somebody else is going on one, I will. Silver key, by the way. I really enjoy them. There's footage of me at Busch Gardens in America, which is just like a big roller coaster park, just fucking loving life as I get dropped from, 100 feet in the air and stuff like that. And my parents coming off of the baby coaster and looking just ash-faced and miserable. I've never been able to go on a big one. I enjoy it a lot. If the entire world got evacuated via roller coaster, I might just stay behind. Like, I think one of the best ways to go would be the euthanasia coaster. Oh, lovely. I love roller coasters, but I'm too chunky now, which makes the experience humiliating. No. Well, I am too, don't worry. I wonder how many incidents occurred with bungee jumping because they lied about their weight out of embarrassment. Oh, probably a few, right? Maybe you have to weigh yourself first, like some rides. Because they're like, this may just like chop your head off if it goes wrong. I'm still coming to terms of scaring myself for fun. See, I like that, to the point where horror movies don't scare me, really. I think the last time a horror movie scared me was Barbarian, and before that it was probably years. I was a little bit spooked at Midsummer. The Babadook scared me a bit, but really, it's like kind of like those three, and I can't really think of anything else. I don't really get scared by movies anymore. Games a little bit more, but mainly that's just jump scares, because games are usually written terribly. Mirrors is scary? I've never heard of Mirrors. Or are you just talking like Gollum? Mirrors is scary. In Singapore, they do weigh you in front of everyone before you go on rides. Oof. The engineers are cowards. The roller coasters are mean about that kind of thing. The film, okay. I've never heard of it. Oh, fuck me. I don't have very much health either. So it's good that these things kind of suck. The number that appears after you collect experience shows how much of strength, skill, red, and general experience you have gathered. Will, just said red. Sorry, not port plane. I am going on a plane soon, which I do try to avoid. I don't like flying just because of the environmental impact. But It was more expensive to get a ferry. I looked into it. So, and I am poor. So I'm going to be flying in a month and a half. I'm kind of looking forward to it. Because again, that feeling of... my favourite part of going on a plane is takeoff. Oh, I love takeoff. It makes me feel about 7 years old. And just that, like, lurching, empty feeling in your stomach as it, like, lifts off the ground and shoots up into the air. I love it so much. I mentioned that to Emma, and she looked at me like I was actually a serial killer. Pay me, Dreya. I will. I hate flying. Emma does as well. Emma really hates flying. I'm one of the few people I've met who really, really enjoys it. I really do enjoy flying quite a bit. Obviously, you know, it's bad for the planet, so try and avoid it, right? But I do think it's fun. Ooh, some treasure. Do I have a mini-map? I didn't check. Meowdy, pals. Meowdy, Sample. The white noise stops me staying awake. Ooh, what was that? Some sort of thing? I didn't actually check what that was. Hang on. How do I go into my items? Items. Miscellaneous? Collar of holding? Can I put a cool collar onto my boy? Effectively binds your dog to the collar itself. What? Oh, I can rename my dog. Whatever. Who gives a fuck? Gifts. Economy value necklace. Oh, that's very romantic. May look like a perfectly good piece of jewelry at first glance, but take a closer look and you'll notice a very shoddy piece of garbage. Rude. It's 2 stars. That's not too bad. It's what, 40% to perfect? Gameplay in just over an hour is pretty good. It's been a very wholesome stream by usual standards. We've barely talked about cum. It doesn't mean we haven't talked about it, but not as much. Oh god, there's still no jump key in this fucking game. Ah!
You'll have to shoot the switch to go any further.
Oh, it's what's the fucking Harry Potter thing called? Golden Snitch, maybe? Did everybody see that? They're making a new Harry Potter adaptation of the first however fucking many books there are, 7 books. There's a new one coming out on HBO. It's going to be a TV show, and it's going to be like a series per book, which is fucking insane. Because J.K. Rowling had such a fucking downturn of profits in the past couple of years that she's desperate, I guess. Yes, exactly, because J.K. is running out of profit. What was it? 74% downturn in profit over the past year? Yeah, they're gonna... I guarantee... I think I saw a tweet about this. I guarantee that it's because a lot of the cast, and especially the 3 main ones, have publicly disavowed her, and now she wants a new generation of, like, turf actors. Treasure. Treasure. What treasure do you have? What do you want? No, don't throw a ball. Oh, I saw that 73% downturn for Enterprises. That is very funny to me. Tap Y to shoot the ranged weapon. Oh, we have a thing. I forgot we had that crossbow. Cool. If A appears when facing a ledge, it means the jump is safe. I wonder when they're going to stop showing up. These little tool tips. If ever. Ooh, more treasure. There's going to be some fucking boys in here, though. There's no way. Despite what the badges say, they're not keeping her afloat. Well, it's like, it was quite funny watching conservative people who, let's say, 15 years ago, were protesting in schools because, you know, Harry Potter was satanic, try to pretend that they like Harry Potter. I mean, they obviously didn't give a fuck. They just liked that she was a bigot. So obviously they weren't going to buy the fucking shit. Better than your rusty longsword. Okay, can I use it then? You've received a heavy weapon. More powerful, but much slower. Oh, well, it didn't tell me that. Although it doesn't seem that much slower, and it is a much more satisfying
Those green
chunk.
orbs hold the knowledge and experience of the creatures that you kill.
Okay. I've collected them now, thank you. Yes, I know, I'm aware. You told me that about, I'm gonna say 4 minutes ago. You don't have to keep telling me. Although I am fairly notoriously stupid, so maybe you do. Come on. Just smash them all up. Please, I think at this point, if I was one of these beetles, I'd stop doing this, because my god, have we romanced yet? We have spent our entire time today in a cave, so unless a sexy, sexy golem shows up, I'm sure, I don't find golem sexy, but I'm positive somebody does. Some weirdo finds golem hot. Be sure to explore the world around you. Following the trail is useful, but something or other. I wasn't paying attention. But, you know, explore. What are you? A skelly boy? Brendan's diary. Ooh. This appears to be a page from an explorer's diary, recording the details of an expedition into this cave.
Third day. My hand is shaking from exhaustion, but I must remain vigilant. I almost nodded off last night as we camped around the fire, but still managed to keep an eye on Eric and Drake. I've seen the greedy glimmer in their eyes. They mean to make the treasure theirs. Perhaps it's time to make use of the poison. Brendan.
Alright. So, some people went a bit mad and murdery.
I didn't become a little bit of a slag. I became a total slag.
Am I dying? I can't type anymore. I'm dying a little bit. I can't see anymore. And right now, my vision, because I said, if anybody's new has joined, I have the very, like, I would say about, right now, about 3% of a migraine. Sometimes they just fade away at this point. Like, it'll get to like 5% and then just kind of go away. And it's lovely. It's like the opposite of when a sneeze fades away. Because when a sneeze fades away, I want to commit some sort of atrocity. But when a migraine fades away, it's just, oh, it's so beautiful because I don't have to deal with it. But when I get a migraine, and I very rarely do, the headaches are, you know, annoying, but mainly it's the vision. My vision just fucks off, and I end up going up like 3/4 blind for about an hour. It's very irritating. Sneezes are the best. Oh, I fucking love sneezing so much. Sorry, I dropped my kazoo. I was so passionate about sneezes. Oh, sneezes are so satisfying. Not sexually. There are people in the world who get off on sneezing. I do not. I just find them so satisfying. A bit like I was talking about, oh yes, I remember, Rosie. A bit like I was talking about the trypophobia thing, where like the frog popped the babies out of the back. That looks satisfying to me in the same way. If Carrie Fisher was my sister, I don't remember saying that, but you know what? I stand by it. No, stop there. I'm sorry. I'll stop there. People were way more upset by that than I thought they would be. The only one of those that actually gets to me is the botflies, and that's where I will end it. Vault down here. Because even I don't want to talk about them. If you're morbidly curious, Google botflies. I wouldn't, though. What are you? Oh, you're just like a little stalagmite thing. Is there anywhere to go over here? Tap Y to shoot ranged weapon. I'm aware. I can maybe jump across? Nope, never mind. Cool, that just brought me back down. Fucking fantastic. I hate that. Can I get up at all? Oh, search. Oh, Eric's letter. Here we go. We have a dog friend? Yes, you start with a dog friend. No thanks, Daddy D. I hate that. This unposted letter was written by a member of an expedition of treasure hunters. Dearest Harriet, our voyage into the entrails of Bower Lake is taking a turn for the worse. I only hope I survive to see daylight again. You were right about Brendan and Drake. They're selfish brutes, conspiring behind my back, plotting my murder so that they can keep the treasure. But fear not, my love, for I plan to poison their water supplies while they sleep. Soon they'll be rich. Feverishly yours, Eric. There we go. Take, I guess. Okay, so Eric, I assume the story here is everybody poisoned each other because they're all pricks. Yesterday when you were talking about dogs, I got dog food ads. I'm afraid to refresh this page to see what ads I get when you talk about sexy golem and sexy sneezes. Sneezes are not sexy, I think. At least to me. I think sneezes are very, very unsexual. But I do think they feel incredible. I don't know where I read this. But I have read somewhere that a sneeze is like an eighth of an orgasm. And I don't know by what metric they're doing. But I remember reading somewhere that, like, maybe how it activates your brain or something. That a sneeze is like, it lights up similar areas.
Thanks for the new goblins. I'll use them well.
Thank you for the subscription. That's very kind. Thank you, Good Areas, for the gift. No ads. That's what. I think you have a big dad sneeze, Dreya. I don't. People make fun of my sneeze because it's very small and sounds quite feminine. Basically, I used to get made fun of for my sneeze quite a lot, and still do. My dad makes fun of me every time I sneeze, and Emma does as well a little bit. Now I have some kind of obligation to show up. That's how I catch people. Achoo. Well, I used to get really bad nosebleeds. Gender euphoria sneeze. Well, I used to get, as a kid and as a teenager, I used to get really bad nosebleeds to the point where sometimes I would wake up just covered in blood and I'd go, oh, well, this has happened again. Eventually, I got my nose, the blood vessels in my nose, cauterized. It got that bad. I had chronic nosebleeds because I'm a nerd, right? But I got used to when I sneezed. Sometimes if I sneezed, it would trigger a nosebleed. And it was only over the course of like 7 months maybe that this started and stopped. But like it wasn't when I was a young kid. It was like early teens, I would say. But anyway, when I would sneeze, I'd hold my nose because otherwise it would trigger a nosebleed sometimes. So I was just like, and I still do it out of habit. It's probably not healthy for you. Can you uncauterize so you can get sexy sneezes again? I don't think so. I think that what they did was not really properly anesthetize me and then stick a fucking poker that they got from under a furnace in a doctor's office. But basically a fucking thin iron rod. Just picked that up until it was glowing and then went, well, this is gonna stop it. Good luck bleeding now. And since then, I have not had a nosebleed because I think it is physically impossible now for me to have a nosebleed. Dreya where we all get sneezed on, like that nightclub scene in Blade. I don't remember a nightclub scene involving sneezing in Blade. Blade 2 is the one where the audience is the clit, yes? I think that's the one. I don't know if I remember much of Blade 1. Oh, cutie. Sometimes I would wake up covered in blood and think, oh, well, this has happened again. Well, after, like, the first few times, you just kind of get bored of it. Like, I've never been freaked out by blood. I think blood's fine. I don't get grossed out by blood. I don't get scared of blood. Blood's fine. But, you know, eventually you just get kind of bored. Any sort of... Maybe it's because of that I don't mind blood. The audience is the clit. Well, that's the one, I think. Blade 1 is just motherfuckers always trying to skate uphill. I love... That is one of the all-time great quotes. It justifies a superhero movie existing just because that quote came from it. Definitely one of the quotes. Right, smash, smash, smash. Fantastic.
For knowledge and experience of the creatures that you kill.
Yes, I know. You don't have to keep telling me. Meowdy 10. I love that Meowdy's become a thing. Yeah, Blade 2 is the one where people were like, Guillermo del Toro is pounding your clit, the audience is the clit. Just as you're about to come, he pulls his bearded face away and like lets up on your clit. There was a lot of clit metaphors in that Blade 2 thing. I don't know why. That person should be in prison for what he did. for forcing that on the internet. Patton Oswalt in Being in Blade 3 sent me on a confusion limp. I've never even seen Blade 3. Blade 3, the only thing I know about it is that Wesley Snipes was so uncooperative that he refused to open his eyes during one shot and they had to CG bad opening eyelids on him. And it looks ridiculous. Like he just lay on a slab and he's meant to like open his eyes in a shocked way or something. And he just didn't do it, so they just CG some bad yellow eyes opening. Okay, this is where I need to go. Tap Y to shoot. Thank you. Press X. Ooh, that was fun. Guillermo del Toro is pounding your clit. I mean, he refused to open his eyes? Yes, I can sum it up for you. Don't. 1 second. Because Wesley Snipes is a weird guy, right? Wesley Snipes' eyes. This might just show me beautiful shots of Wesley Snipes' eyes. Here we go. Is this the one? Play it. It's going to Reddit /movie details. In Blade Trinity, Wesley Snipes had difficulties with the production team and at one point was even unwilling to open his eyes for the camera, leading to this morgue scene where they had to CG open eyes onto him. It's even worse than I remember. Oh, CG was not in a place that could have done that. I don't want him anywhere near my clit. What, Wesley Snipes or Guillermo del Toro? It's so bad. It looks like something I would throw together in Da Vinci as a joke. Oh, I love it. And that's literally the only frame of this movie that I've ever seen. I've never seen anything other than this, just because that looks so stupid. Videos where they put a human mouth over a cat saying meow. Exactly. It is exactly that. I love it. The latter, to be honest. It's really good. Neither, but on a scale. Guillermo could nuzzle quite nicely. I imagine Guillermo del Toro would be a gentle, kind lover. I don't know why. Whereas I imagine Wesley Snipes would be selfish. I've just not heard anything nice about him. Like weird tax avoiding, you know, trouble on set kind of actor. Guillermo del Toro seems cuddly. Seeing that on the cinema on a giant screen, it would have been hilarious. I can't imagine people didn't laugh. Because I don't think Blade 3 is particularly well liked anyway. Blade 2 is. Blade 2 is well liked. Although I can't even really remember it. It's been so long since I've seen either of them. Can I search through more diaries? Let's go off in this direction first. I see that and think one thing, new emote. Maybe I could just like loop it so he's blinking. He'd put on his fish fur suit and be like, blub blub, time to fuck. He would probably insist on you dressing as the creature from the Black Lagoon. I get the feeling that Guillermo del Toro wants to fuck or be fucked by a fish. Rather than be a fish. Or some sort of monster. He wants somebody to dress in some sort of latex monster suit and then do something with that. Oh, thank you for following. I'm so sorry this is when you followed. He's not even a good director. I kind of agree. Actually, I really like 2 movies of his. Guillermo is a fellow monster fucker. I have a soft spot for him. He very much wears his... You know how the joke about Tarantino is that he has bare feet in every movie because he has a fairly open foot fetish. Guillermo del Toro is kind of the same, but with monster fucking. There's nothing wrong with that. It's just very prominent and noticeable. See, I'll always defend the monster fuckers, and yet I think Pan's Labyrinth is really good, if a bit overrated. Right? I enjoy Pan's Labyrinth a lot. I enjoyed it. It was good. I don't think it's a perfect movie. I don't think it's an incredible movie, but I like it. It's a good time. And I really, really loved his Pinocchio from last year. I thought there is no other movie that deserved to win the Best Picture for Best Animated Movie at the Oscars, whatever it's called. Really, really great. The best thing he's ever made. Other than that... everything's kind of shit. Like, Pan's Labyrinth, not Pan's Labyrinth, Pacific Rim I like, but it is shit. And doesn't have enough monster fighting. Devil's Backbone is kind of shit. Crimson Peak is really shit. What else has he fucking made? Cabinet of Curiosities is about 2/3 shit. Like, he's not great. But he's got 2 movies that I really like. I haven't seen Pinocchio yet. Pan's Labyrinth felt unfinished to me, even with the good stuff in it. Yeah, I would say Pan's Labyrinth, it's a bit basic. You know, it's fine. I like it. I think it's good, but I wouldn't say it's one of the best movies ever, whereas people did kind of make it out to be. Monster Fucker Facebook group is the most wholesome thing ever. Whenever someone posts something, everyone will go, it's not for me, but good for you. Oh, well, that's kind of just really nice. I kind of expect that, I think, because also it does not surprise me in the least that you're in a Monster Fucker Facebook group. But it doesn't surprise me that it's that wholesome, because there's such a variety of monsters. You'd have to be open-minded. Like, if you're just into slime girls, or if you're just into whatever the fuck Beast from Beauty and the Beast is, you're gonna see a lot of stuff that is not your vibe. You know, if you go on to see it and it's just like, oh, I'm into insects, you know, I'm into, like, bug people. You're not gonna be into that, but, you know, you'll go, thumbs up. Weirdly, I never got into Tumblr. I tried, but it didn't work for me. I'm on Tumblr, so it's just part of the neighborhood. My Twitter feed used to be artists just doing art. Over the last few years, it's definitely evolved from them drawing more monster fucking territory. I seen it as a sign of where we all have to go. We're getting ready for aliens? I think you're misunderstanding something. It's not Anthro Monsters. Info. This is one of the many books written about the hero of Oakvale, me, or from the previous game, who defeated the dreaded Jack of Blades through blind... in like fucking throwing myself at a cliff. There are many conflicting reports regarding his life and feats. All accounts agree that he wielded the legendary Sword of Eons against Jack and slew him twice, one in Drax's human state and again in the form of a dragon. Among his many other accomplishments are his victory in the Witchwood Arena, the slaying of the White Bolverine, and the freeing of the Prophets of the Fireheart. Though any official record of his possible offspring would have been destroyed in the civilian attack on the Heroes Guild, it is believed that his bloodline continued. We're a descendant. We fucked Helga again and she got preggers. Right, take. Sure. We're a descendant, definitely. She actually missed an extra ending that's quoted here, probably. Apparently. Beat shit out of planks or whatever. I'm already laughing my ass off. Thank you. 100 gold. I have no idea what that means. I don't know what the economy is like in this. 100 gold was virtually nothing in the first game. The company that runs it is a mess, but like a lot of social media is about how you should create it. Yeah, I mean, that's all social media, like you just said. I'm just repeating. But like, all social media is kind of shit. There's better and worse ones, but it's all really, really bad. I probably would have said Twitter was the best up until about the last month. Last month on Twitter has been rough. Like, I wouldn't recommend getting into Twitter if you've been waiting. Now, I don't know, none of them. I kind of like my Reddit feed because it's not as toxic as Reddit typically is. Children's health potion, more Calpol. God, I could go for some Calpol. I've mentioned this on stream before, but I think Calpol would make a fuck ton of money if they just made a drink that wasn't medicine and just made it taste like infant Calpol. Oh, I don't even know if Calpol is a thing in other countries. I love Calpol. Occasionally, I don't know what they put in it, but occasionally I will pass a bottle of Calpol on a shelf in a pharmacy and go, man, I wish I could just buy it. I could pretend I have a child. I could neck some Calpol right now. It is in the UK. Calpol purple. Not the orange one, though. That's shit. The Calpol purple. Oh, so delicious. Infant Calpol. You know what? I could buy it. I do have an excuse to buy it because apparently the guinea pigs inside, who have wandered in and out a couple of times, the next time they come in, I'll show them to the camera. The guinea pigs, when they get their period cramps, apparently you can give them a tiny, tiny little smidge on a spoon of Calpol, infant Calpol, and it helps them, which is very sweet. Is that the cough syrup that makes you sleepy? It doesn't make you sleepy because it's for very small children, but it's very, very delicious from what I remember. I don't really know what's in it. They might have changed it as well because things are illegal now that weren't when I was a kid. Cough syrup isn't only taken by kids. People do it as a drug. Yes. Cough syrup, I think in some countries, purple, what fucking flavor is it? I have no idea. There's a purple and an orange one. My daughter has it and she actually doesn't like it. No! It's insane. Just waiting for next week's streams, and Dreya will be drinking Calpol out of the cum slut mug. Mods should really add cum slut to the whitelist chirp. Well, that time it didn't get flagged, did it? Maybe? I don't know. I will later. I don't know what flavor Calpol is. Maybe strawberry, raspberry, something like that. Heroin. Purple drank. I forget who was addicted to it. Oh yeah, a lot of countries have codeine in cough syrup, cough drops, whatever, you know, whatever it is. We don't anymore, and it means that cough syrup is virtually worthless in Ireland now, because you can't get drowsy cough syrup anymore. You have to get, like, you know, the shit one that doesn't really help at all. It's basically just a placebo. I remember when codeine entered the UK, because it's definitely not here. I've just gone back in a circle, haven't I? Cool. Kazoo, but I'm willing to cede my suggestion. It will become a full-time job at this rate. I keep allowing cum slut. I'll do the kazoo in a second. Codeine pills after my wisdom teeth. I do not have my wisdom teeth taken out. I still have I've got an intact mouth. Uncut gums. But I probably should have gotten my wisdom teeth taken out, because every 6 months or so, they mildly hurt.
Doors lies the Heroes Guild.
Ooh, we're back here. Okay. Now, this got ransacked, we were just told. Yeah, there's not really any, like, great painkillers in Ireland.
This academy trained the most supremely gifted sons and daughters of Albion, bound together by the blood that flowed in their veins.
Seems a bit
Once worshipped
weird.
by the people of Albion, the great heroes came to be feared and hated.
So are we like a
No
genetically
man alive
superior
today
race?
remembers the night
Uncut
the guild
gums.
burned, and now it lies forgotten. But the heroes are not all gone. You are here, and that same heroic blood flows through you. Look around at these walls. Your forebear, one of the mightiest heroes who ever lived. At a young age, he suffered a devastating loss.
Oh, this is the previous one. Previous game.
When the world tried to crush him, he fought back.
Yeah, he was
He
fucking
grew
monstrously
strong,
evil.
Strong enough to reshape the world as he saw fit. You must do the same.
Okay, sure.
The guild has reacted to you. Step into the light. Learn the true power of heroes.
Am I gonna get like some cool magic or something? Well, they did technically have the blood story in the previous game. It's a bit shitty in manner, because yeah, it does feel a bit like that. Feels like they took this mostly out of the movie versions of Lord of the Rings. But if you read Lord of the Rings, it's constantly going on about how Aragorn is good because he has like noble blood in him and stuff like that, and it's a bit weird. They wisely took a lot of that shit out. I still like those books, but you know, it's a strange vibe. Oh, nearly got upskirted there, game. Thanks for that. Jesus. Okay, are we a barbarian?
You can now channel the experience you have collected into strength, skill.
Oh, it's a
or
level
will.
up portal thing.
Strength improves combat with hand-to-hand weapons.
Yeah.
Skill.
I have a headache
allows you
anyway.
to shoot faster
Same.
And with greater accuracy.
Like I said, about a 5%
Will gives you
headache we're up
control
to.
of the forces of magic.
Okay, how do I do
Before
this?
you is a color's gate. It reacts to the will of one who seeks to use it. You have not been able to use will yet, but the simple act of reaching this place has given you will experience. You need to learn a will ability to activate the color's gate.
Okay. You have enough experience to buy a new ability. Pleth up. Okay, fine,
Now
good.
use the knowledge you have
Yeah,
gained
fine.
so far to better yourself in strength, skill, and will.
Fantastic. I recommend you only level skill, by the way. It's the only thing you'll ever need. Well, I can't right now, but I'll keep that in mind. It's on the permitted list, by the way. It comes not, I mean. I hate this chat. I love it, but my God. That had to be a thing. I found it hilarious and went back to get the other two taken out. What, the, like, wisdom teeth removal? Oh yeah, I probably should get some sort of a kazoo. Fine, I'll get the kazoo over with, I guess. What was the kazoo? The kazoo was this. Wedding in Finisterre by Jens Leckman. I have no idea what that is. Drink from the cum slot mug. Why do you hate us? You have the mug. I have no idea what this is, and I've never heard this. Kazoo. Yippee. I bought the mug. Yes, the mug was bought for me, to be fair. Permitted terms list is weird. 100 slurs and swear words, and then jellyfish. What the fuck? I've never looked at my permitted terms list. I should probably clean it out, because I'm sure some stuff has just been added by mistake by people just going, yeah, hello. Jellyfish? Why was jellyfish gone? Anyway. Play. I already kind of like it, if I'm honest. Who found it and put it on their throne? It was a suggestion. It actually seems fine. I might look through that at some point, if I figure out how to get to it. Oh, I quite like this.
I was booked for a wedding on the coast of Finisterre.
I quite like that. Of course you fucking do. Is this terrible? Or I actually don't mind it. I listen to Jens in my Jens or Jens. I'm going to assume Jens. I listened to Jens in my indie folk era. I've forgotten about it. This is way too highbrow for Kazoo.
After the rehearsal, I took a walk down to the harbor. They say this is where the world ends.
Oh, this is nice. This is a nice song. This is supposed to be torture. Stop liking it.
Sat upright on the rail smoking. I wasn't sure if she wanted to talk, but she nodded and waved me in.
It is very sort of, I don't know, when did this come out? I'm going to guess late 2000s, early 2010s that this would have come out. Feels like that. Feels like, I don't know, maybe a bit earlier. Feels vaguely sort of almost Belle and Sebastian-y.
On the horizon, I asked how she was feeling. She said like a 5-year-old watching the 10-year-olds shoplifting, 10-year-old watching the 15-year-olds French kissing, 15-year-old watching the 20-year-olds chain smoking, 20-year-old
The boys who like girls who like boys. Sorry, fine, let's go. Let's go do it and get on with the game. I'm not even using the fucking non-broken kazoo. Where's my fixed kazoo? Also, I never changed the game category to Fable 2. My mods never remind me of anything useful. Just talking about cum sluts. Great.
I was booked for a wedding on the coast of Finisterre. After the rehearsal, I took a walk down to the harbor. They say this is where the world ends, or maybe where it's beginning. Out on the pier, sat upright on the rail smoking. I wasn't sure if she wanted to talk, but she nodded and waved
Barely know this.
Her eyes were on the horizon. I asked how she was feeling. She said like a 5-year-old watching the 10-year-olds shoplifting, 10-year-old watching the 15-year-olds French kissing, 15-year-old watching the 20-year-olds chain smoking, 20-year-old watching the 30-year-olds vanishing. Is this where the world ends, or is it where it's beginning? You open one door to find all the
helping my headache. Right, there we go, done. Fantastic. Good. Close this. We'll come back. Mikey hogging kazoo is still the pin message on pin, so I can actually see chat. This is so nice and chill. Spanishing. I don't know what that means. Thank you, Jay. I loved it. I quite liked that song. I'm going to save that to my music playlist on YouTube. I enjoy that. Rarely happens on these fucking kazoo things, because usually people pick songs that are so bad that nobody could ever love them. Things like Limp Bizkit. Anyway, let's level up. I guess we need to, thank you for unpinning. We need, skill or will? Will is what we needed, right? Shock. Inferno.
Shock stuns your enemies and blasts them with lightning.
Ooh, I like this. It's a bit like, Bioshock. You know, in Bioshock, it gives you a little animation of what the thing does before you buy it. That's pretty good. It's like an AoE thing. AoE, from what I remember in the first game, was insanely useful.
Magical flames to scorch and burn your foes.
Yes, that's the one I wanted. This is what we had in the first game. It was called Inflame or something. Really good. Let's get that. You have learned the Inferno spell. Send forth a ball of trailing flames at an enemy, or scorch all of those around you by summoning a ring of fire. Fantastic. Okay. Can I do anything else? Level 2 costs 2,100. Oof. Right, how do I equip that then?
Excellent. Can you feel the power coursing through you? It
Yeah,
is only
not
the
really.
beginning. Use your will ability to hit the flit switch and power up the gate.
What is a
Once
flit switch?
activated, it
Oh, is
will
that
allow you to
golden
travel
snitch
back to
thing?
Bower Lake.
Press B to cast your spell. I had to look down to see what the B button was. That's how little I use a controller. This is the second controller I have ever bought. Ever. In my life. I am 27. Oh, never mind. That was a surround spell. Hold L in a direction after charging to target specific enemies. There we go. Don't set dog on fire. I don't know if I can.
Your journey. Use the Cullis Gate.
Okay. Oh, there's some treasure first. Eat a dog. If you're gonna make Harry Potter references, at least call it something like Hatred Ball. What's the fucking ball that beats the shit out of people in Quidditch? Is it called a... Oh, Emma would know. A bludger? A bludger? Bludger. There we go. What the fuck? Go to fable2.com for information on how to access the golden items your historic ancestors left behind. That's probably if you can probably transfer saves if you were on an Xbox 360. Probably. Like maybe it was like, oh, you could leave some gold or something. Oh, it's just a chicken costume or something, really? Well, last time when I tried to access DLC, it was like, you cannot enjoy this purchased experience right now. So let's just ignore it. Use Cullis Gate to Bower Lake. Saving content. Drawing weapon in the middle of a town could cause a full-blown panic. Cowards.
Use your newfound abilities to defeat them.
Not bandits? I don't see any bandits. I see adorable little bugs. I mean... God, that hit none of them. That was a surround spell, by the way. Oh, I love it. How much mana do I have? I don't see a mana bar anywhere. It seems like I can just do this ad infinitum. I'm pretty happy with it, to be honest. Hold right trigger to collect experience orbs. This is only the 7th or 8th time we've been told. You can now afford force push.
I will meet you there.
It said bandits. Oh, the bandit travel to Bowerstone. That's what the quest is called. Why are you on Caradhras? That's unlocked a memory. I think that's Sauron's Tower, maybe? Is it? And yes, it does look like that. Sorry, I was stun-locked by that for a second. Is that Sauron's Tower? I remember it. That sounds like something from... It looks Irish. Oh, it's the Lord of the Rings Mountains? It looks Irish, like somewhere between Irish and Scandinavian, so it must be from Lord of the Rings. I should watch Lord of the Rings again. All right, I mean, we can explore a bit before we go down to the town. We can just kind of wander around. Maybe there's like some fucking stuff. He brings the snow down on it from his tower. Okay. Ugh. I liked that scene a lot. I love those movies so much. Those first 3 movies are so unbelievably good. I think there was a time, and they're still up there, it might be a time where I would have said they were my favorite movie, just collectively as a trilogy, like my favorite thing. I love them so much. On my wall right now beside me, I have hand-drawn portraits that I bought from a shop somewhere of Legolas, Gimli, Gandalf, and Boromir. Like charcoal portraits. Ooh, some boys. Oh, they're just crows. Okay, they're very adorable, but I can't really do anything to them. Ah! Fuck me, I hate when dogs do this.
This will be the death of the hobbits. He's trying to bring down the mountain.
3 FPS birds. What more do you need? Ooh, what are you? Oh, it's a key. I thought it was like a will-o'-the-wisp and got horrible Oblivion flashbacks. You should have a movie night. I know you love that. I would exclusively during a movie night want to watch really trashy shit. I don't know. I don't know if I would ever want to watch during a movie night something that I actually wanted to like properly pay attention to and engross myself in. It would have to be something like fucking like Nudist Colony of the Dead or something. This is a silver key chest. The number of keys needed to open it is shown. Okay, I did not see it, but we've opened it. A bag containing 100 gold. Ooh, is that a lot? It's hard, it's shiny, and it makes life easier. It's gold. Cool advertising. Something I can really engross myself in. Nudist Colony of the Dead. Well, I mean the opposite. Like, you know, you can just take the piss out of a movie. Lesbian vampire killers. Movie nights are the best for taking the piss out of. Exactly. I'd want to play something that is, or watch something that's a bit shit, basically. Ooh, dig spot. Okay, dig spot. Oh, this is great. It's so much easier to play. Still looking for films that replace Waterworld or Super Mario Brothers. I don't know if I would watch Waterworld for fun. Ooh, a condom. Avoid unwanted pregnancies and STIs with this fetching sheath. I don't want it to be called a sheath. Made from only the very best animal intestines. Cool. And the secret of Fairfax Castle. I'll take that for now. You can find books that will train your dog to find even more valuable treasures. Ooh, excuse me, what the fuck? Ooh, a condom. I wouldn't use a condom. Call me a prude. I wouldn't use a condom that I found buried in some dirt. I just don't think it would be fun. I think that would be bad. Ooh, somebody's rented out my hovel. I'm getting income. Amazing. That animation is so low FPS. I love how shit it looks. This is the highest technology that the Xbox 360 can summon. Condoms also made from animal intestines. They were originally like rudimentary condoms before latex and whatever they use now in non-latex ones. I don't actually know, but they used to use like cat intestine or pig intestine and stuff like that. Landlord thing can really snowball. Sorry, I just got an image of a snowballing landlord now. If you don't know what snowballing is, don't look it up. You would for science? I don't think I would risk it. Because if you find just a buried condom with no name on it or no brand or anything, you're going to put that on and it's going to give you some sort of flesh-eating disease that's going to eat your penis. Like, some horrible shit's going to be on it. Transparent polyurethane. Oh, basically, I barely know what that is. Some sort of plastic rubber thing. Is this a fishing spot or a monster? That looks more like a monster to me, but it might be a fishing spot. Luckily, I don't have to worry about it. You'd risk it for a biscuit. I hate that phrase. You can replace furniture, hilariously. They didn't add repairing houses as a replacement until Fable 3. Bowerston Road has been added to your map. Okay, are you a bandit boy? What do you want?
Citizen, the road to Bowerstone.
Oh, you're
is
a cop
closed
boy.
due to the bandit activity.
What the fuck is a Fable?
I'm
Hello,
afraid
Lewis.
that
Welcome.
As long as the bandit
Not to
Fag
play
is
Lewis.
alive, the road stays closed.
Oh, where the fuck is
If you're in
Thag
a
then?
hurry, like, you can always take care of Thag yourself.
I like the music. It's quite relaxing.
So, the road to Bowerstone is closed. It would seem Thag has been capturing traders on their way to the Bower Lake camp. He is a danger to all and must be dealt with. With your new power, you should be able to defeat him. And
I don't know. I am still a bit shit. I don't know if you wanna. It's that Lewis. Who are you? Go to Thag's camp. I like the name Thag. Oh, why does it feel like they called him a Thag? Because they couldn't sneak an F in there. Look, it's a British game from the 2000s, so I am expecting some homophobia and transphobia at some point, and some racism for good measure. So we'll see what happens with that. They called him that on purpose because I'm just too wholesome. I didn't even consider it. Down here, vault. I don't really know. Oh my god, the bit rate there. I will say, the bit rate feels real fucking low for me. And I can't imagine what it's like for you. Because if the bit rate's low for me, it will be filtered through Twitch. It'll be terrible. Like, it's fairly blurry. But, you know, this is how we're playing it. We're streaming it, and this is how it looks streaming.
Keep your wits about you. It may be a trap.
I mean, obviously it's going to be a trap. We're going to kill a bandit thing. There is some pro-gay stuff, and there's a few anti-trans things. Oh, of course there is. Bitrate is fine to me. It's probably fine. I mean, look, this is a game from, what, 2000... I'm going to say 2005. So, you know, it looked shit at the time. It's just that normally, when I play a game from this time, I'm playing it in a modern resolution, which means that a lot of the time, that the UI and stuff is so tiny that it's unusable, like the last game. I was playing it in 1440p or whatever. Whereas this one, we're playing in the original native console resolution, which is not ideal. Ooh, some boys!
It's an ambush.
Well, yeah. Bandits, where did you drop in from? Oh, fuck, it's so low range. Oh, shit, we're Iron Man. That's fucking insanely cool looking. Bang, bang, bang. If I don't run out of mana, which it seems I'm not, this is incredibly powerful. Fucking hell. Look at this fucking nightmare that I've become. Fucking hell. That's incredible. Yeah, Thag, you're gonna be fucked.
Defies Thag the Impatient. I'll gut you myself. I'll give you 3 seconds to get ready.
Okay. Don't forget your orbs. This is what your non-magic range attacks will be like later. Fantastic. Okay, he's not getting knocked back quite as much, but he is still getting kind of stun-locked by it. Oh, I can charge it as well. What kind of witchcraft? Fuck you. Oh, Jesus Christ, we destroyed him! You can now afford all of this shit.
Follow and wait expression.
Okay, that was easy. Renown points, Thag's head. It seems a bit early in the narrative, I'm just gonna say, for my character to be slicing off human heads. You just spammed rage attacks all game long. There's no tactics in this game. Honestly, that looked cool enough that I don't care. That was fun. I enjoyed that. I like the big spectacle of it.
Done. I will tell the guards of Thag's death. With a threat removed, the road to Bowerstone can reopen.
Okay, fantastic. If you can talk to the guards, why can't you just say, like, oh, it's important that you let me through or whatever? Are you hurt?
The key to the cage.
Oh, you're hurt!
It's in the chest.
How do I help you? What do I do? How do I help a boy? Dreya doing the headshot stuff later. Oh, it was a bounty, okay. Let's... What was I doing? Let's go up. How do I level up again? It said press up and then now I can't get back to it. Oh, fine. What can I do with you? Hey, dog. 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 Your dog is hurt. Use a dog elixir to heal him. Do I have a dog elixir? It's okay. Clap. The plaster picture. Oh, that's a plaster?
Key and let us out.
I thought that was just going to be like a... like, leave him here or something. I thought it was an X. Okay, you done? Yippee. Okay, whatever. You weren't that useful, to be honest. I had it under control. I'll let you out in a fucking second, by the way. Examine property. Ooh, can I rent out Thag's shack? Buy and move in. It's 5,500. Buy and rent out? I don't have that much gold. Who owns this? The guy's dead. Can't I have it? Isn't that how the world works? If I kill somebody, don't I get their house? Oh, my ear has fallen off. Thag's cage key. Fantastic. What was he doing with these people? Let's hope they were just hostages. You can probably only rent out the caravans at this time. I have one caravan. Remember, you also make money while the game is off. That is incredible. I remember that. Alright, Thag's cage key. Take it. Rancid beef jerky. Ooh. And a money bag.
Thag keeps the key to the cage in his hut. It's in a chest.
I know. Can you please just shut up for a bit? A grubby journal.
Grab some more traders today. Bunch of sorry weaklings. But Lucian don't seem to mind that. Long as he keeps paying, what do I care? Been a while since he sended his boys round, though. He best be hurried up with that cash.
There we go. So we know that he's under the control of
Oi,
Lucian.
Don't even think about letting them out.
What?
Those slaves belong to me. I paid for them.
Aww.
Look, I don't want any trouble. Give the key to me and I'll make it worth your while.
No, don't listen to him.
Shut up.
Fuck off, Dick.
You wouldn't do that to us, would you, Sparrow?
How the fuck do you
I
know
said
my name?
Shut it. I'm not gonna tell you again.
Can't I just... Oh! Jesus, not the right thing.
What
How do
say,
I...
stranger?
How do I
Feel like
fight
getting
you?
a little richer
This one?
Today?
How do I fight you?
You took down Thag. You could kill this piece of garbage, no problem.
I'm trying!
Now you've gone and hurt my feelings.
How do I
You're
fight
gonna
you?
Pay for that when you're mine.
Income 7. Just open the cage? I thought there was a thing you could disable safety. Yeah, fine, just fucking open the cage. Now you have someone's attention.
Thank you so much.
This is just an awkward moment now that he's not dead. I can't believe you just did that.
We're free.
Yeah,
Free
go
to
off.
wander the paths and byways of the land. No master but the wind itself.
Oh, fuck me, they're the
Time stretched out
Hobbit
before us like
shitheads from that new Lord of the Rings show.
What's the word I want, Reg?
I don't know. And it's Regina. Right, I'm going now. Thanks again.
God, you're annoying too, to be honest.
Yes, thanks.
You might have to have a weapon out, okay?
You just turned down hard cash.
Yeah, I mean, I could just take
They
it from
will
your
never
body.
forget your kindness.
Dick the Bandit.
You're a nutter. You know that. A nutter.
Right, bring it. Oh, there we go.
I've been dying.
That's what we fucking wanted. Yippee!
Market by the clock tower. There is something you must see.
What? Bowerston Market by the clock tower. Fantastic. Is there any other chests or anything I can interact with here? More orbs. You've been hurt by an enemy, have I? You can unlock Brutal Styles block from the pause menu. We just talk about the fact that they're black. Oh, and that they're in a cage. Look, again, it's a British game. I'm expecting some stuff in this game, basically. There wasn't that much that was horrible in the first one. That is not what I meant to do. I think it's A to run. There we go, and it's real fast as well. I think even a couple of years before it would have been worse, but you know, I'm expecting something. Wait, where am I? Where the fuck am I? I don't recognize this at all. Oh, I think I jumped down somewhere to get here. So I'll have to like run back up. Oh, my bitrate is getting bad with all this grass. But it still looks kind of pretty. It's still good. It's still good. Don't forget your XP. How do I level up again? I'm fat? What? What? I think I just ate an apple or something. Oh, this is a bit of exploring you can do in between zones. It's quite relaxing and nice. I could see myself spending a lot of time in this, especially if I wasn't streaming. I will be doing side quests in this one, because I skipped quite a lot of them in the previous one. Is there any way to go? This way. But, you know, it's nice to just wander around for treasure. Okay. This is quite nice. Like, what's up here? I like these old-timey lampposts. Although I don't really enjoy lampposts in real life. I was listening to a podcast. It's a war crime door! I was listening to a podcast about lampposts recently. Because I'm just that interesting a person. And, the kind of theme was, are you for or against them? I think I'm against them. I don't really like lampposts very much.
Ah, is this a thespian appearing in our midst?
Oh, Jesus.
Someone who has experienced life?
Not really, I'm quite sheltered, I think.
With a worthy performance? I am Albion's finest tragedian, author of 7,452 plays, and I am now putting the finishing touches on my crowning masterwork. Perhaps you could assist me.
How? Act for the demon door. Oh, God. Okay. Fine.
I have spent centuries honing my craft. Now you can be a part of it. Splendid, splendid. All you have to do is accompany each of my lines with an appropriate expression.
Mm-hmm.
Just let the power of my imagery guide you.
What a cocky prick we are.
Rupert was perambulating down the street with his friend when he burst out laughing.
Okay.
I'm afraid my artistry...
I don't know how to laugh. I can't remember how to fucking bring up the commands. That just brings up a dog list.
Experience its joys and its pains.
Ugh. Whatever, fuck you. I'll come back in a bit once I figure that out. Oh, it's the shoulder buttons? Oh! That's like zoom in, that one. Oh, I can first person this game. Not really, because I can't move. Of course, you like scuttling about in the dark. I mean, lamppost very helpful. I just think I have good night vision. I think I have fantastic night vision, and I've never really felt like I needed lampposts. And then they just ruin the night sky a lot. I've just never really liked them. Probably adds to things like safety at night, but I don't care. Oh, I can turn safety off from here as well, right? It's fun. No, not flirty. Don't like flirtily laugh at him. Like, I don't know how to flirt. Social. I don't know if I know how to laugh. Scary? Can I do a scary laugh? No. Dog? Can I laugh like a dog? Ree. Okay, maybe I don't know how to laugh yet. Let's come back when you have more emotes. Bye. Oh, I love how fast we can run. It's such a breath of fresh air from most games. Of course, Dreya can see in the dark. I thought everybody could see extremely well in the dark, and then I met Emma, and she can't. And I was like, how does that happen? Because I can, you know, we'll be in like the bedroom with all the lights turned off, as I'm like walking towards the bed and stuff, and I can see basically fine. And Emma's like, I have no fucking idea what's happening. Like, I guess I just have much better night vision. How often do you go out in the dark, though? I like going out in the dark. I think it's quite nice. Oh, 27-hour journey. Fucking hell. Jesus. Like, I don't know. I like going out on nighttime walks. The problem is that everywhere kind of has lampposts now. Like, even in, like, back roads around here. It's hard to find a place that doesn't have lampposts in it. But I like night walks. They can be, like, spooky in a fun way. There we go.
The hero of Bower Lake.
That just happened.
And that's the song I'm working on. It's, well, it's my first one. I'm just starting out.
I'm just starting out.
Listen to this.
I'm from the north. Is the volume okay, by the way? I think it feels a bit low for me.
That's all I've got so far, but maybe if I walk round Bowerstone with you, I'll get some inspiration.
Oh, please don't. I don't want you to be honest. I thought everyone could spit radioactive slime and climb walls. I don't think it's that uncommon to have, like, decent night vision. Like, you know, basically it just goes into black and white, right? Like you know, or shades of grey, because all the colour fades out of everything. But it's fine. This pathing doesn't work properly, so it's easy to leave behind. Hello. Someone just tried flirting with you. Ooh.
Stranger.
Is it you?
Never seen you before.
Flirt. This one? I don't think that's what flirting is. Gail the housewife. You might be already married. However, love +4. Love +7. Oh fuck, I'm attracting a crowd. They all want to fuck me. Hello, Crown, welcome. The villager is attracted to you? Okay. You can use flirty, fun, and social expressions to make them like you. I just stumbled into a lesbian villager. Instantly. First step through the gate. You even marry me. You can use the thing to access the expression reel for more options. Okay. Let's see. Oh my god, I'm gonna get gangbanged in the street. Hello. Flex. Yeah. Look at me. Oh, you're loving it. I want you as in particular. You into this? You're definitely into this. I'm attracting a crowd. They all want to fuck me. Don't. What did you just do? Did you just fucking fart? She was into it. She's James. We James Joyced.
Not bad. Good.
I think we've James Joyced her. We've found the person who's into farting.
It was rather good.
That's good.
Oh, that's well done.
Oh, we are going to fuck Gail the housewife. It's your love redemption arc this round.
Nice. Wonderful.
Oh, they love this. Is this what flirting is like? I've never flirted really.
Not bad at all.
Is this what it is? Do you just sort of go around and flex? Are you shitting yourself, or was that flexing?
I have to say, this is so exciting. I never
Jesus, these people are bored. I just figured it out. Bower Lake to Bowerstone is like walking from Sheffield to London. That doesn't put it in context for me. Jesus, who's that guy? He looks shifty. I don't like that hat.
Everything's wonderful.
Ooh, I wolf whistled at her. Yes, 100%. She's really into me.
I like very good.
Extendable. Don't fart. Oh no!
Lovers in history have nothing on you.
Wonderful.
I can't believe how great
Do you want to fuck me?
right now.
Very good.
Do you want to fuck me yet?
Wonderful. That's not bad at
I like
all.
that a lot.
How do I sleep with people? How does one sleep with a person in Fable? Hey, you're neat.
Well, what do you know?
What do you know? Amazing, good. Everyone loved that fart. Whistle at her. Go.
A brisk walk is just the thing
Flex?
to inspire one, don't you think?
Flex, like, you know, do squats or something in front of her. Twerk. Twerk for them. Twerk for them like a good little hero. Flirt more?
Oh, yes. Come here, you.
Come on, flirt. Don't fart! Okay, she fucking loves me. Get them to follow you to a bed. You usually have to ask for sex, which I think is a book. I have to buy a book to learn how to fuck. I guess where else would I learn it? Madam Hooch probably didn't tell me. Give her the sheath. Oh, I can give her the condom, probably.
It was rather good.
Oh, they didn't really like that. If you fail an expression, it can have an unintended consequence.
Yes, I liked it. Oh, so good. Wonderful.
Right.
That was
Well, how do I remember? I'm going to write down. Hang on. Extend this. There we go. I'm going to write down Gale the housewife wants to fuck, but we don't know how. We need to go ask like a wizard what sex is first. Right, give me my notebook. We'll go here, blank page. We heard you fart from across the street and we liked your vibe. Gale, the housewife in Bowerston, wants to fuck us, but we don't know how. That's our quest. I don't know how to fuck someone. Okay, well, goodbye, Gale. Can I talk to you?
Back when there were heroes everywhere. Not that any of them were as good as you, of course.
More info. Bower Lake Camp, Bowerston Clock Tower. Gift bits of beef pie. She loves a beef pie. It's like walking from Cork to Dublin. That is a fucking long way. Dislikes the Death Clan face tattoo, and she loves me. She is full on, like, ready to marry me. What does this mean? Oh, is this like friend versus... What's that bottom row? Is this like pet play versus mouth stuff? Because that has dog ears, I think. Or is it like mother versus... I don't know what that means. Attractiveness? Oh, it's attractiveness. Oh, what are those down arrows? Oh, it's a pig! Okay, it's a pig. I thought it was, I'll tell you what I thought it was. I thought it was like a toad from Mario, but with dog ears. You know, like a little person with, like, those two, the snout, his eyes, and then, he's got, like, a little hat on, and then, like, little floppy dog ears over him. Pet play versus mouth stuff. Not the pig play doesn't exist. Right. Just remember, Gale the housewife will fuck us if we just figure out what that is. Just, I don't know, go with somebody who looks like interesting and cool and just say, oh, what is sex? And they'll teach us. Okay, let's just continue along, I guess. 7 income, we're rich. Dreya can see perfectly in the dark, you know. You know, a normal thing to include in this game, pet play.
Nice and bridgy, don't you think? There's usually a few
this looks very pretty. Bowerston is huge compared to what it was in the previous game. Oh, I'm gonna beat the shit out of you if you keep doing this. I hate you. Let's just keep going. I don't need fish, to be honest. Is this pet play versus mad stuff? Oh. Town square has been added to your map. I guess there's fast travel, maybe? I don't want to fuck you. You're a bald. That's a joke. I'm aware there are balds in the chat. That is a joke.
Bad news. I'm afraid I will be delayed for a
while. Thanks, Gandalf.
In the meantime, you should buy some new equipment and prepare for the challenges ahead.
Go to the prancing pony.
But you'll need money. If you need money, there are jobs to be found. I believe the blacksmith has an opening.
Okay.
And here is the town square. The very heart.
A bald. Shopping.
This is where I ply my humble trade. Cozy, isn't
what is your trade? You're a bard or something? Time and Teresa arrives. 4.5 minutes. Alright. Over here, there's like a notice board or something. Total gold, or oh, this is the blacksmith. Take the job. Oh, we can just become a blacksmith. Better work, bitch.
You can buy weapons here.
That's one. Oh, it's fucking DBD. Okay. This is just gonna be our life now. 4 golds. That's what I make in a fucking minute. with my landlord business. I don't need to work. I don't have a real job. I'm a landlord. I'm a parasite on society. So I make my money. I am not doing this for 4 minutes, by the way. Oh, it doubles each time. Oh, that's pretty good, actually. Fuck! Has that reset it? Oh my god. No. Oh, I see now at the bottom, gold multiplier. There's the tiniest millisecond of lag on my button presses for this. 4 gold? What? Oh my god, now it's on 2. So now it'll be 8, I think, after this one.
A perfect hammer blow.
A perfect hammer blow. 8. And it seems to take longer each time as well. Alright, I'm not as into this as the rest of the game, so I might quit this in a bit.
Always on the lookout for amateur traders, you know.
A good blow.
A good blow. Oh! It seems exponential, maybe. No, is it adding 4 each time, or is it a proper multiplier?
The shops are now closing.
Shops are now closing. Well, I'm still hammering. 16? It seems to be just be adding 1 each time. That's really annoying. But gold until promotion.
Nice bit of forging.
Nearly at there. Nice bit of forging there. Clothes money. Yay, you've been promoted. Press B to take the next level of job. You are now a 2-star blacksmith. That was easy. Gold earned 76. Highest chain 6. Successful swords 8. Total gold earned 78. That's pretty good, actually.
Thank you very much.
It's not too bad. You can make an absolute killing doing this as well. Ooh, people think I'm hot. Where would I buy clothes to make that even more? Are you gonna end up a horrendously scared, horned up monster like last time? The time is very late. Maybe. I wouldn't mind.
Are there any openings in the adventuring business? What's the pay like?
How do I buy clothes? Where is a clothes shop? What are you? Are you a clothes? You don't look like a clothes. Don't forget the dyes as well. Town crier, I can talk to him. Is there a clothes around? That's forever seared into my brain as well. Gotta go back and replay this for like the 8th time. If you have an Xbox, you can. Or you can do what I do and stream it, which is the first time I've ever done this. You might have to sleep until daytime for them to be open. That's furniture, right? Surely. I'm just looking around to where they would be. That's blacksmith. What are you? You look like clothes. You're a clothes. Are you open or are you closed? Hello. Can I buy your clothes? Right, I'm probably gonna need to wait. There's male and female? Oh, fuck off. I can't wear like a hot suit.
People are being kidnapped by slavers.
So I can't theoretically make myself look like Annie Lennox. You can. Okay, fantastic.
They don't just give you haircuts, you know. They can grow you an instant beard.
Oh, I should get a haircut.
I thought it was exciting anyway.
I think my character, unlike me in real life, I think my character would suit a shaved head. I'm gonna dress my character up. You can even dye hair. Fantastic. Right, Teresa, get on with it, and then we can go shopping. Anytime. Meet Teresa in the Barriston Market.
I have returned.
Jesus.
Meet me by the clock tower in the main square.
Yeah, I'm here. Where are you? You just teleported? You could teleport the entire time?
I apologize for the delay. Events are moving quickly indeed.
Can I flirt with you?
Think about your life. All the places you've been, the people you've known, everything.
Backseating engine because of my favorite part.
How many moments? How many?
The world was
memories?
robbed when Lionhead was shafted. Yeah, they don't exist anymore, do they?
They had just as many. And now they have none. Because of you. Do you feel the weight of responsibility yet?
No.
You will get used to the burden, as all heroes must.
That is really not adding to the atmosphere, game. I love it.
Better off without flag. and certainly Bower Lake is in your debt.
Okay, so we support the death
But
penalty.
to really see the impact
Teresa
of
can
your
get it.
actions, you need look no
Can we
further than
maybe
Bowerstone.
seduce her?
It has changed much since
Or
you
she
lived
could
here,
seduce me.
particularly Old Town, where you spent your childhood. Never forget that even the simplest choice can have far-reaching consequences.
Oh, is this where we're gonna be like, oh, we arrested all of those people because of the warrants you gave us? What am I looking at?
Look. That is where Lucian is now. The tattered spire.
What? Where am I? What are you looking at? Oh, over here. Okay, fantastic. Mommy? Sorry, Mommy?
The spire was intended as a conduit for all the magic in the world, granting the kingdom's ruler a power...
Surely they'll love your farty flirting. Well, what's the James Joyce quote? My dirty little farting fuck bird? Maybe she's like that. Maybe she's into it.
Though its nature could not have been darker.
It's so grim dark, I love it.
Albion shattered.
The game looks quite good compared to the first one.
Centuries of civilization were wiped out in moments. Its people erased from existence. Some say that this was the first wish, an end to a hollow and corrupt world.
Dark
for
Souls.
A purer one to take its place. And now the spire rises once again, by Lucian's hand. Lucian found documents which foretold
Lore
the
moment, by the way. There's going to be a
coming of
couple of minutes of exposition, I imagine.
That is why your sister died. And that is why you will face him.
It's a lot of pressure to put on what I assume... I'm probably like 18, I suppose.
Take a look.
Fate cards. Oh no, we're going to be getting into tarot. Info. These cards offer glimpses of what your future holds.
Each of the 3 heroes you see in the cards is a step on the hidden path to Lucian's downfall.
Uh-huh.
And the life force of
Oh, it's like when people start talking about crystals to me, my eyes do glaze over and I just sort of politely nod along.
Lucian's agents scour the land even as we speak.
And I cured your
must
IBS.
find the 3 heroes before Lucian does, because you are the 4th, the one who will bring his downfall.
Yeah, medicine's really bad.
Holy
Yeah.
ritual in Oakfield. Salvation, though bittersweet, is delivered by one of incredible strength. Speak to the abbot at the Temple of Light and see what you can learn of this pilgrim.
Fantastic.
The road to Oakfield will be dangerous. Good luck.
Good luck.
You don't
Oh my
express
God,
your
they're...
love for me very often. Why?
Who are you? Are you Gale? Someone's just tried flirting with you. Who? Are you Gale? You all look the same to me. Hello.
That's pretty good.
Gale! Gale fucking sought me out!
Love it. Great. Yeah. Great.
God, if only I knew how to use my penis, I would. Or vagina, whatever we have. Whatever we've got down there, if only I knew how to interact with it, I would. I'm sorry.
Talk to the abbot in Oakfield.
No, I'm busy. Can you not see? Teresa, can you not see? Canonically trans. Please go see the abbot. God, I have like a little crowd of followers who want to pin me down. Okay, she fucking loves me now. Can I talk to you? Can I talk to you and you can... Look, just... Oh, charm them with gifts and expressions. Okay, gifts and expressions. Gifts. Do you want a cheap necklace? She's a peasant. She'll be a pile of dirt. Do you want a pile of dirt? Oh, me lord. Thank you. Select this. Would you like to give the economy value necklace to Gale the housewife? Yeah. Okay, she was into that. I don't want to fart on you.
Yeah.
How do I...
Good. Very good.
Welcome to the
Jesus. Okay. Hello, Kalo. I'm just going to call you Kale. Thank you for joining. That's very kind of you. Remember the shoulder button. Oh, yes, I can...
need to go to the temple.
I can go to this one, right? Flirty. Flirty. Heroic pose pickup line. Do a pickup line. Do a pickup line. How do I have sex with you?
Show us.
Okay, she was into that. She's really into it. But, I don't think I can fuck her right now. Wait, money? I've been waiting for you. Show me how I use it. Sales quests? No, how do I give you money? Can I give you money? A present here? Hello? Hi? I think she will now. Hang on. Teach me how to love. How do I love? Love me. What do I do? Teach me how to love. Get a bed in the inn? How do I... Okay, where's the inn? Where's the fuck is the inn? Gale, follow me. How do I access the map? Hang on. Where's the map? Over here. Well, I'm looking at the mini map, obviously. I have no idea where the inn is. Sorry, love. I'd love to fuck you, but I've got to figure out where my genitals are. I don't know what to do with them. They're just sort of there. She'll have to do most of the work, I'm afraid. She'll have to, like, teach me how to do stuff. Sorry, I grew up in a cave. I don't know what's going on. What is this feeling?
I can't stand that.
No, Gale, I'm leaking. What's happening? Then Gale just takes me and goes, it's okay. Inn! Where is an inn? Oh, she's coming with me now. Is this an inn? Are you an inn? Can I rent a bed here? You'll have to be a villa princess. Nice. Think you have to find a room. Is this a room? Game master? Hello, Gale and I would like to rent a room, please. Steal? No. Can I talk to the barman?
Pleased to serve you.
No. Can I talk to you? How do I get a room? Help. Help, I'm so moist and I don't know what to do about it. Can I rent a room from you? How do I go up to the bed? Okay. Oh, it's like in Fable 1. You don't actually have to ask for a bed. Gale, come here. This is a double. This'll do. Unprotected sex! Damn right. No, protected sex. It's my first time. I can't use my filthy condom that I found in the ground. Gale. How do you feel about doing it raw? Oh no!
I feel so close to you. That's disgusting. If only you
wanna marry me after one night? Also, did somebody say that's disgusting? What did we do? You finally had sex. Okay, well, if I find a wedding ring, how many people can I marry in this? Is it unlimited? In which case I'll have a string of wives, maybe.
This is fucking minging. Suck your dad. It's minging, he's fucking minging.
I heard what you did in there. Never heard such noises in me life.
And why did you keep screaming, mummy? If they live in the same town and meet each other, they may leave you, but it's possible to marry a lot. Okay, we can be a bigamist. Holy shit, okay, well, we've been taught. I think it's unlimited, because my partner once told me they married a whole town. That's pretty good. Fantastic. Okay, let's get some sexy clothes going. Where would I buy some clothing? Because we have a little bit of money now, and it is daytime, I think. Can I buy clothes? Stores now open. I mean, you say that. The more famous you get, the more that let you do that. Knock on the door. I am knocking on the door. There's a barber as well. Let's get stylish for a second. The NPCs have to walk to their stores for... Oh, it's Oblivion rules again. This does actually feel a little bit Oblivion-y. And I mean that in a good way. Because Oblivion, while being a complete fucking mess of a game, I do quite love it. Love that for them and the town. Get some smithing on the go? Yeah, let's smith for a couple of minutes, get some clothes money. And then we'll go shopping. Yippee. And then we'll start on the next quest, I guess. How do I work here again? I think I have to click on this thing, don't I? Yes, take job, sure, why not? I'm so excited and vicariously living through this game.
That's how you make a blade.
That's how you make a blade. You've promoted me. I already know how to... I've made upwards of 8 blades. 9 now. Oh, we get much more money now. 16 as a starting rate? That's pretty good. Now, I hope clothing isn't too expensive. Like it is in real life. Unless you go with sweatshops. I don't know, is there a sweatshop I can buy some clothes from? Is there a fantasy Amazon? Blacksmithing does look very satisfying. I think I'd maybe be into it, but I don't have the patience to learn. Rosie is so into this adventure. Oh, fuck off! Well, that's our multiplier fucked. There's no skirts or thigh highs, sorry. I am wearing a skirt and thigh highs as we play. I'm even wearing the, like, belts that keep up the thigh-high socks, because they keep fucking dropping down. It's very annoying. There are skater skirts and thigh-highs. Right, let's see if it's open now. Quit the job. Perfect blade forged. Blacksmith job, we earned... Oh, that's not bad. 204. That's pretty good. Right, where to... Oh, they liked that. Oh, they really liked that. They were like, oh, your big strong arms. But is it late at night? Was that hours of time that I just spent? Oh, fuck. Have they closed again? Where's, Why aren't they open? What time is it? How can I check? How do I check what time it is? Jewelers are open. The inn's open, but that's always going to be open, probably. Is there another clothes shop I can look at? What are you? Examine property. Oh, I can buy that. It's really fucking expensive. I think there's a wait button that'll show you the town. Wait button. It is 9 AM. Okay, so it's still pretty early. It's 9 AM right now. Okay, there are skirts. Gail, is that you? Is that Gail? Who are you? Again, you're Betty. Oh, you're petting my dog. The knothole skirt is cute. It's kind of nice. I don't think we look bad right now. The deed to the building shows you who works there. Okay. So if I can... Who are you? Come on. Read it. Learn how to read. This is Plimpington Manor. Eric the house husband. Ooh. Eric the house husband lives there. And where's the clothes shop? The clothes shop is... Oh, it's right here. Oh. Right. I was just going to a random house. Right, who can sell me clothes here? That's a cool dress. Who can sell me a cloth? Sell me a clothes. Hello? Just, what? Again, pathing. Oh no. Right, fine. So they're just not in right now. It's a nice house. I'd like to live above a shop, I think. I'd like to live oh, Taylor, there we go. Hello, Taylor. Buy items, buy clothing. Okay, fantastic. What items do you buy? Kangaroo dye, sweet cream dye. Weird. Kangarooge. Kangarooge, sweet cream, gangrene, impermissible carmine, vermillipede, periwinkle, viol, valiant avenger, and freshwater spring. All right, I would like to buy clothing. Right, pauper bonnet, pauper skirt. I think that's what we have. Mid-calf booty. I was fully expecting booty shorts. Attractiveness 2.5%. Get me a signature skirt. That's kind of cool. I don't like the colors very much, but I mean, that's when, you know, a thing. That's why you get them. Eye patch, we're obviously getting an eye patch. Of course we're getting an eye patch. Highwayman mask, Explorer trousers, ballroom mask, that's also really fucking cool. That's kind of cool, a day tunic. A corset. Oh, we're getting fucking that! Obviously! We're getting a corset and an eye patch. We are going to make the perfect human. Corset, please.
Enjoy it.
Equip and continue. Give me an eye patch. Eye patch purchased. Equip. What else? Powdered wig, noble skirt, noble blouse. That's pretty cool, but not as cool as the corset.
Really recommend this.
Also, we probably don't have much money. Oh, we have a little bit of money left. Give me the signature skirt. Maybe the signature skirt. I'd like one that's a bit shorter. Could we trim it a little bit? Not all shops will have everything. Yes, I assume so. Mid-calf boots. Can I get some... Oh, some explorer boots. Those are some hot boots. Give me some of them. Equip them.
That's a good buy.
Right, let's just see what's up now. Back. Let's just see what we're at. And also the dyes. We wanted to buy the dye, right? Oh, they're so fucking expensive. Oh my god. Oh, they're so expensive. I didn't realize they were that expensive. Jesus. Right, let's go back out for a second. Oh my god, look how fucking cool we are. We are the coolest anyone has ever been. Once you have a dye, you have it forever. Fantastic. Look how fucking cool, Boova. Give me a haircut as well, please. I would like a haircut. Go to the barber place. Might go back to the shop. Somebody tried flirting with me. Yeah, wouldn't you? Look at me. Right, hello, stylist. Give me a style. Buy items. The lip bandit. Absolutely not. Ooh, cross-dressing. 20%. That's interesting. The handlebar. The twirl. The soup trap. I don't want a mustache, I'll be honest. I hate mustaches. Blue and pink face makeup. What does that look like? Show me like turn the card or whatever. That's pretty gaudy. Purple and pink? How gothy can we get? Dark face makeup. That's what we want. Black and red. Dark. Attractiveness 12.5%. This game is weird. You can cross-dress, but everyone will be horrible about it. Black and red, maybe, because that's kind of cool. Dark face makeup? Give me that.
Oh, you won't regret buying that.
Sure. And then what about hair? What about hair? Unkempt hair. That's kind of cool too. God, GF playthrough. Center parting. It's not the 90s anymore. Unkempt hair. Shoulder length. Mullet. No, I'm sorry, but I just can't do it. Amusement rather than attractiveness. You can't have an attractive mullet according to this game. Pigtails, nah, I'm not going for the Lolita look. A tonsure, no thanks. Male adventurer hairstyle, female adventurer hairstyle. Shaved head. Shaved head's kind of cool. Now, how shaved? Is it like a buzz cut or is it like to the scalp? Ponytail. Ooh, and then we have dye. What hair color do we want? I'm thinking maybe like it's bald, baby. Right. I think I might go with unkempt hair. Because, you know, give me a messy look. And then maybe we'll dye it as well. Dye it, orange? No. Green. Dye it green, maybe.
That's a good buy.
Right, back. How do I dye things? Is it just done?
They say hobs do horrible things.
Fuck me, we're cool. Holy shit, we're cool. You have died. In the inventory, okay. Inventory, items, books and documents, gifts, dyes. Not furniture, dyes. Select this and put it on my hair? Actually, on my skirt, maybe? Apply primary dye? Oh, that's so much cooler! Oh, I would like it to be black and green if I could. Also, I don't want the boobs to be pink. I'd like the boobs to be a darker color. Upper body. Primary dye? No, corset. There we go. Secondary dye? No. Oh, that does affect the boobs. Fantastic. We want darker boobs. So, apply. That's good. I like the red and the green. If we can get a red dye and match that to our skirt, like the side thing on our skirt. If we get a dark red dye at some point, that looks fucking cool. Maybe some green boots as well. Let's go to our foots and dye the boots. Let's go secondary. Let's go primary. Oh, we're so cool. We're so cool. Masks as well. No, I like the black eye patch. Right. And I don't mind the black hair right now.
Range. Something for everyone.
We are extremely cool. Villager wants to marry me. I know, look at me. Right, give them a wedding ring. I don't know where to buy one, but sure.
But you're not really all that famous yet.
Oh, I'll be famous soon. Look at me. Robin Hood or Peter Pan. Yeah, but like a hot Peter Pan. Like, look at that.
I hear there's a sale on.
I have an eye patch, for fuck's sake. Right, you sell jewellery. Someone here sells jewellery. Do you sell jewellery? There we go. Can I buy, like, the cheapest shit ring you've ever seen? An autograph card, a toy sword, a porcelain doll, a rag doll, mud brick chocolate. Is that a Cadbury's or something? I don't know how I didn't realise I was trans, making hot women in this game for hours and hours and hours. I've seen so many memes about, you know, people not, like, saying things exactly like that. Like, how did I not realize I was a woman when I would just constantly make every game character a woman if given the choice and, like, enjoy just looking at them. And I was like, but I do that. And, oh. Wedding bells, marriage and how to survive. Okay. Beggar's ring? Is that gonna work? Is that a wedding ring? It's only 50 gold. It may look pretty, but it's likely to rot the wearer's finger. Oh, it's just like copper or something. Milk chocolate. Jet? Civil ring. Okay, this might be it. May not be made from the most precious materials, but has a high success rate when it comes to engagements. It is more money than we can do. But eventually, what's a forever ring? Wonderful ring will melt the heart. Only 400. You know what? Let's go work at the blacksmith, get some money, marry Gale. Just because, look, we're in a whirlwind romance. We're a teen. She's a MILF. Could I make it any more obvious?
If you ever
take job. We might regret it later when we grow up a bit, but life's for living.
it all wrong.
Let's go marry Gale. I need to flex my strong blacksmith arms for a while first. Like, we've made, like, a real cool person here, I think it's fair to say. Right, give me lots of fucking gold. We need about 200 more gold. Oh, I need to actually pay attention, sorry. I keep looking at chat.
It's shaping up nicely.
It is kind of a curse of doing a stream, is that I am always partially looking at the chat, even when I really shouldn't. That's the hot glasses woman, Dreya on Bayonetta. I've still never played a Bayonetta game, and I'm unlikely to, I think. Because I think they're kind of like spectacle fighters, like brawlers.
A good blow.
And I've just never really been interested in it. I think the only brawler game I've ever really played is Golden Axe. That ancient arcade game. I played quite a lot of that as a kid, because we got it on the Wii Digital Shop. My dad went, oh, Golden Axe, I remember playing a fuck ton of that. And then he bought it, and we just played a fuck ton of it, to be honest. It was actually quite fun. You could finish it in about 20 minutes. It didn't seem like one of those ones that would milk you of money, which is kind of nice. Alright, we'll get up to, like, yeah, about 200 gold. And then call it. That's enough to buy a shit ring. Actually, no, one of the nicer rings. And Gale, forgive the crudeness, Gale is gagging for it. Gale, like, crosses her legs whenever we walk by. Gale is really into us. So she'll accept whatever. She would accept, like, a used hula hoop, like one of the crisps, if we offered it to her.
We should be all right.
Keep going. Current goal 471. We're already there, so we'll do this last one. Oh, I want to do one more. What the fuck? We could just show up and go, like, just flex at her, and she'd be like, "Yeah, okay, I don't need a ring. See, you're getting hooked now." There we go. That's enough. 679 is fine. Perfect blade forged. 684 is insane. Okay, fantastic.
If I can look like that when I grow up.
People love me. I wonder if I can look like that when I grow up. Gail, where are you? Are you Gail? Yes, you're Gail. Would you like to get married, maybe? Gifts. Not the value necklace. How do I give you a ring? Miscellaneous, maybe? Collar of holding. Oh, now. I am dressed like I'm dressed. Gail, would you like a special kind of ring? Oh, I forgot to buy it, that's it. Gail, would you like a special kind of ring that proves to everybody that you're mine? Right, Gail, I'll be back in a second. I need to go buy a ring for you. So romantic. Buy items. Give me... what was it? The like nice ring. The like nice one. A mood ring? Nah. Expect it to be red most of the time due to your beloved's anger at receiving such a worthless ring. Wow. That's for the dog. Eternal love ring. Jesus, that's 800. Fuck that. She's... She can be happy with the forever ring. Remember when mood rings were everywhere because it was the 90s? I vaguely remember the existence of mood rings. I think I might have had one as a very young child. They're nonsense, right? They're just like, they change random colors, basically. Hello, Tip, welcome. Buy the forever ring and we'll marry Gail.
Enjoy it.
Thank you. I love mood rings unironically. I mean, they look fine. There's nothing wrong with them. They're just activated by the heat of your body. There we go. Right, Gail, marry me. Here. Ring. You're engaged! To seal the marriage, take your betrothed to a house you own. Once there, use A to interact with the sign and choose set as marital home. I have to buy a fucking house? Well, no, I don't. I own a caravan. Right? Now, do you want to live in a slightly shit caravan with me? Or do you just want to... I mean, do you want to wear the collar? I love the little silver, the one ring. It is very much that, isn't it? Hey, let me dance for you. God, she loves this. Look how cool I look, Gail. Can I dress you up as well? Sorry, I don't know what kind of relationship we have. Right, what do I want to do? Can I just... What does that bottom option mean? Can I slap her?
Oh, all right. Till next time.
Oh, that's saying goodbye. Okay, Jesus. Fantastic. What, did we just break up? No, she's still our wife. Good. Well, not proper wife yet. You want to marry me as well? Who the fuck are you? Mr. Het? Craig the house husband? Have I just unintentionally entered into a polycule? I don't think so. I think you just got caught up in the passion of me. I'm sorry, Craig.
You're such a nice little fella.
Oh, shut up. Stop nagging me. Oh, fuck. It's turned into this now. 5 seconds we've been married, and it's always, oh, I wish we had an ass. When are you going to get a real job? It used to be fun. We raw dogged it in an inn. Ooh, more clothes. A thruple, exactly. Are we in a thruple now, accidentally? Craig is cute. Hello? Do you have any cool clothes? I don't really have many monies left. Buy items. Ooh, more dye. Ooh, moonless midnight dye. We kind of have to buy that. That's really cool. Soylent. You know what? No matter what we get, we need the black dye. I would like to use the dye on myself now, please. I'm sorry that this is just what the stream has become. Oh, I'm so sorry! Oh! It's just fire. It's probably fine. Look, there's a dog. Look, isn't the dog cool?
No, please.
Look at the sweet little dog. Shh. Shh. It's okay. Shh. Shh. There's nothing to worry about. Shh.
Shops closed until tomorrow.
You have a lot to learn, Sparrow.
Right, it's okay. I didn't know you could set those books on fire. And so the evil arc begins. It was an accident. I was just about to say this has been so wholesome. Right, let me go in here in the light. And we'll access... No! Sorry! I'm so sorry! I keep pressing the wrong fucking button.
Please.
Oh, don't press the B button for fucking Jesus Christ. Right. Go into items, please. I don't think you're cut out for commitment. Look, she just got to me. So wholesome. Has unprotected sex at an inn the first day you meet someone. Right, let's go to press the B button. Dyes. Let's do Moonless Midnight dye on our hair. I want like jet black hair, I think. Apply primary dye. There we go. Then the eye patch as well, if it wasn't already. And then our boots, we definitely want to be black. Definitely. They can be primary dye and then like a little bit of green trim. I think that sounds fun. Lower body, I want the secondary dye to be black. Or maybe I want it to be black with a green stripe. Apply primary dye. There we go, look at that. And then, yeah, we might dry it. Actually, that looks pretty cool just as black, to be honest. That's a pretty cool skirt. Then lower body. No, upper body. Upper body, go to the corset. And primary dye black, and then secondary dye can be green, because I think that looks cool. And I think that's it for now. Wait, did I just put on the wrong... My boots don't look as black as I want them to be. There we fucking go. Now we're fucking cool. Now we're really cool. We are the goth lord. That looks sick. I love how much you're getting into the fashion. Well, it's fairly in-depth, actually. I like it. Now, what I want is some long gloves. Huge bundle, little D. Now I want some long gloves. If I could get some, like, gloves that come up, you know, like what I'm wearing. Like, gloves that come up to about here. That would be cool. All right, sweet. Should probably do the quests now, right? Now that we're styled. Let's go over and do a quest. If we find some cool gloves, though... Actually, did you have any... We didn't check you out properly. Oh, never mind, it's closed. Let's go do the quest, and then we can check out some cool gloves. Good thing you're not goth. Oh, 2 miles, 1 journey, and 1 hour journey. Fuck me. I mean, I am wearing some like, elbow-length black glove warmer things. A black skirt, black thigh-high socks, black, like... thigh garter things, and a black shirt. But I don't think that's particularly goth. I think it's just because I don't think I look good in anything but black. You walk 2 miles an hour, that is true. We are quite slow. I do want to get some, like, chunky black boots.
Hello again! It's you! Wow, you've changed since you were last running around this place. But I recognise
Who are you,
what's in
Derek?
those eyes. Goodness, decency, respect for the law. After you gave me those arrest warrants, I broke up Nicky the Nickname's whole crew.
Oh yes, this is what we did when we were kids.
Sheriff. Of course, then he
Oh, sheriffs are always good. Get some Grebo chains. Now, I don't know what a Grebo chain is, so I'm going to Google it. If this is one of those fucking pocket chains, ugh. What is a Grebo chain? Grebo chain. I've accidentally turned off the LEDs on my keyboard. Now it's harder to see. Images for Grebo chain. What? Nothing is coming up. I have no idea what a Grebo chain is. Is this a Grebo chain? I have no idea. Goth goblin. Draza Def's a goth. I don't think I can call myself a goth because I don't know anything about goth culture. Like, there was some German festival for goths and goth paraphernalia the other day, and I said, "Oh, I don't know what that is. Is it a thing?" And then Grenarius mocked me and said it's the biggest goth event on the planet or something. I have no idea what goths do on a daily basis. How are you a goth? You know The Cure, that's like 50%. I do love The Cure. Anyway, let's go back to the game.
An urban renewal has transformed this
like, my mum
neighbourhood
is definitely
into the
more
most
gothy.
desirable district in Bowerstone. Fantastic, isn't it? As a good friend of the sheriff, you'll find the shopkeepers here will give you a
that's
discount
pretty
on
good.
all goods and services.
Fantastic.
Of course, the same discount extends to that sister of yours, should she be in town.
Oof.
Well,
Oof.
I won't take any more of your time. Now, stay out of trouble, won't you?
Sure. Find the abbot in Oakfield. Well, I mean, if I go shopping, I like the huge skirts on everybody. They look a bit silly. You've ascended beyond the soul country. You're so goth, you're a hermit. Yeah, like, I don't know if there's a goth scene anywhere near me or anything like that. I'm too shut away from anybody. I wouldn't know where to go. The same thing, like I've said that before about, like, buying drugs. I have no fucking idea how to do that. I would have to ask my parents. I don't know how. I'm not cool enough. And goths are... I was about to say goths are cool. Are goths cool? Some goths are cool. Robert Smith is cool. Some goths aren't cool. I've seen those cyber goths jumping around under the bridge. They're not cool. Right, take the clumsy skill potion. I don't really know what that is. You can find books that will train your dog. Yeah, we know that, although I haven't done it. Can I knock on random doors? Hello. I like how everybody just has a copy of a deed just outside their house for some reason. Was I just checking my nails? Somebody asleep in there? Let's just go to the abbot. That'll probably be open. It's quite dark as well. I don't know if there's a brightness option. Is there a brightness option in this game? Options. Video. There's a gamma. I'll up the gamma by like 1 because it's a bit dark for me. Game. Glowing trail brightness. Subtitles. Tutorials. Ooh, I can turn the tutorials off. I might do that soon, actually. On auto-joinable. What, are people going to invade me? Ugh. You're such a loser, Kane. Attacking goths now. Sure, this Fable character would dance with them. This Fable character is a bit of a goth. God, I wish I had an eye patch. I might buy an eye patch. Because this eye's fucked anyway. This eye, if I close this eye, I can barely read my own chat, even with glasses. I can read the chat, but just about. Like, I can't read any of the smaller stuff, like where it says, chat, Twitch, Mozilla Firefox, up at the top of the window. I can't read that. I can just read the chat window. Like, my vision's fucked in this eye. So I could wear an eye patch. A contact lens in this eye and an eye patch in this eye. Ooh. Imagine me getting into a car and shaking the hand of a drug dealer for 1 gram of weed. See, I don't even know how much that is. I mean, I know what a gram is, but is that a lot of weed? The sign reads, Rookridge. We're going to Rookridge, apparently. Yeah, I don't know how to buy drugs. I have no idea. I've never had the opportunity to buy some outside of Amsterdam. Rookridge Road has been added to your map. Am I going to travel again? Or is this just out to, like, the outskirts where Anne Abbey is? Ooh, a cemetery. They're going to be a spooky ghost. We have to go to the cemetery. See, I could climb this, I'm sure, and yet my character won't. Can I just hop the fence? What the fuck do you want? What? Don't bark at me. Very irritating. I'll take a free boy. Oh, dig spot. Sure. Somebody's going to be really angry at you, like digging up their daffodils at some point. Although I wasn't a great dog owner. Like, it's, you know, It's fine in terms of actually taking care of the pet, but I would just let them wander around and do whatever. I still do with the guinea pigs. I sometimes just, especially when it's warm, I'll just open the door and let the guinea pigs wander in and out as they like. Like if we had a shared garden or something, they'd be eating everyone's grass. You need 5 silver keys to open this chest. Well, I do not have any. Dreya's pirate goth drug arc. Drawing your weapon in the middle of a town can cause a full-blown panic. How about setting fire to books in a shop? And let me also unpin this message. Because right now, I have the chat going down instead of up. Like scrolling down instead of up. So sometimes an unpinned pinned message means I can't read the first line of chat. It's slightly annoying. I might just change it back. It's like £15, so about €17. I only know a dealer because my Italian housemate smoked so much. Night chat, enjoy the wholesomeness. I'll be leaving soon because I've powered through and I've had a lot of fun, but my headache has not really gone away. So I won't go too much longer, so you won't miss much. Maybe another half an hour, something like that. Ooh, a boy.
Bandits!
Bandits up ahead! Oh, the voice acting is just as good. Why do I have just a gold thing on my options window just there? Like if I press up right now. Oh, it's quests and maps. Weird. Okay, fantastic. Off camera, I might just, by the way, just do more blacksmithing so we have lots of money for the next time I play this.
Hello.
Push down something on a weapon to do something. Hello. Push down something while...
I didn't kill these people. The bandits did. They took the loot, but they didn't check the bodies. Look, these fellas don't need this stuff anymore. No harm done, right?
Honestly, no.
You can help yourself too. Take whatever you find. I'm not greedy.
I've said this before. I'm with them. I mean, what the fuck are they going to do with anything? Do what you like with them. Take their stuff, fiddle with the bodies, do what you like. I don't care. Like, they're dead. Oh no, they need those. They need that gold in heaven.
That's nice.
Fucking don't need anything. They're dead. An erudite apple pie. Ooh.
I'm sure they.
If I die, if I die, even if it's like right away, quote Graves, sorry about the cheat in discourse, and Dreya is approved. Like if I die, and my family are stupid enough to bury me first of all, and second of all, bury me with something valuable, go take it, I don't care. It's their fault for burying me with something valuable. And if I'm out with somebody, like people I'll be meeting up with at some point, like, you know, I've met up with Grenarius and Mikey and stuff like that in chat. If I die next to you, take like a watch or something if I'm wearing it. I don't care. If I suddenly die of a heart attack and go like, and fall over, you can just help yourself. I don't care. Do what you like.
We're doing these folks a service.
I've been essayed enough in life. Do not do that to my corpse. I guess have like a bracelet. Have like a bracelet, like a tag or something. And it's like, don't do these specific parts. Take the watch or something. That's weird, Dreya. Look, I'm in the minority here. When they die, we'll dig we'll dig the grave to recover the fedora and Gumslut mug. I don't want to be buried in the first place. I'm very clear about my wishes to be thrown somewhere in a field or some woodland and just let the foxes eat me. Like, I don't want to be buried in the first place. I guess, I don't know, would anything be good? Like, the mulching is fairly expensive from what I know. I think it's illegal, fucked up as it is, to just toss me in some woodland, even if it's private land or something. Or just bury me in the garden. I don't think you're allowed to do that. Yeah, exactly. I don't think that's allowed. Like, cremation is pretty, like, not environmentally great. Neither's burying. I don't know if there's a good option. Because I think for some reason it is illegal to just, like, I don't know, chop me up and throw me in the sea? Yeah, exactly. Can we throw you in the sea? That would be another one. But I think, oh no, somebody might see it washed up on a beach and get traumatized. Grow up. somebody from a country other than Ireland, because everybody in Ireland's seen dead bodies. Like, it's just a thing. People are always weirded out by it. I have no fear of bodies. Shock to a small community today as a body is discovered in a patch of woodland. It might be weird outside of a casket or whatever, but like, you know, I don't think... If I go out on a walk later today and I'm walking through a patch of field or something and I see a body, I don't think I'll be freaked out. I'd call the police probably, but I'm not like, oh no, this is going to traumatize me. I think I'd just be fine. I think I'm just built different. Honestly, not that I want someone to die, but I imagine it'd be kind of cool to find a washed up body. Fucking weird. Not fun, I mean, but interesting. See, I'm kind of the same. After sifting through the pockets, I'm sure. I don't know if I would. Also, it'd be waterlogged, so like any money would be dissolved, and I'm not going to take their cards. Like, that just seems pointless. Oh my god, are they shooting at me? Hello? You're fucking shooting at me, you pricks!
Wait, bandits.
Yeah, I think I've fucking seen them.
Why not dispatch them from here with your crossbow?
Okay, I was about to do that.
You can spend experience on skill to improve your marksmanship.
Right. So we're still in tutorial zone, by the way. Here in Philly, we're finding them inside suitcases in a park. It's just accepted. Whenever I read people walking their dog found a body, I think, man, I should go outside more. We're together on this. Like, I think we're the normal ones. What is this? Frightened rabbit, swim until you can't see land. Look, we've all been tempted. Back here. Not even out of the tutorial and you've already planned a lesbian wedding. We could be bi. I think my character is canonically bi, I've decided. Right, how do I fire this again? It's this, right? Okay, pretty good. They've got guns, though, which are better. Ow, fuck me. Oh, the dog will attack enemies I've knocked down. That's pretty good. Okay, who am I shooting? She shoot this one, the closer one. Jesus Christ. Okay, oh, you're closer. Never mind, I'm just dumb. Go. Oh, this is actually pretty easy. The weapons are fairly satisfying in this as well. They've got a bit of chunk to them. Oh, he's still up. You've been hurt by an enemy. Yeah, shut up. Just fucking shoot him! Harold Holt. I don't know who Harold Holt is. Have I killed them? I don't think I've killed them. I hear, like, stuff happening. It's like I was visiting a friend in Corby, and we passed by a corner with police tape, and later his sister was talking about a stabbing. Oh, we saw that at X. No, this was a different one over on Y. I will say, murders are very uncommon in Ireland, typically, to the point where it is always like national news if it happens. So, I don't know. Maybe I'd be freaked out. But if somebody just died in front of me, if somebody just went, oh, dead, I think I'd be fine. I don't think that would change my life or day. I think I'd go, oh, I'd remark on it to Emma later. I'd go, oh, somebody died in front of me today. And she'd go, what the fuck is wrong with you? And I'd go, that's fine. That Australian PM that went for a swim and never came back. I remember hearing about that. Does nobody knows where, like, what happened, right? He just probably is eaten by sharks or whatever. I don't think that would change my day. I mean, it wouldn't positively or negatively affect my day. It would just be neutral. Maybe, I mean, neutral bordering on negative. I'm not saying it's going to be a good thing. I'm not going to say yippee, but, like, it's fine. Right, read this, please. Read. Where's the plaque? The read thing popped up a little bit. He was taken down by the Yakuza. Beneath the statue's plaque, someone has scratched the words, beware of the ghost. Okay, so there's a ghost here. Maybe at night time a ghost comes out and spooks you. That would be kind of fun.
Cola! Yippee!
Unless a rich guy died in front of me. Like if Jeff Bezos or Elon Musk I'm going through their pockets, like, instantly. I am not telling anybody. I'm not alerting anybody. If I was walking side by side with them, I'd prop them up and try and weekend at Bernie's them to a secluded place. I'm going through their pockets. I'm stealing whatever I fucking can. I'm stealing their keys. I'm whatever happens. I saw my grandmother have a heart attack at age 4. It's one of my earliest memories. My partner assumed I was fine too. Oh, my parent. Then they were surprised I wasn't normal. I think it is very normal not to see people die, but to see dead bodies in Ireland. Like, people just, like, everything is by default open casket, and like you have wakes where you're just around the body having snacks. Like, you know, I was a little surprised when I found out that wasn't a universal thing, the Irish wake. It's less, like, the traditional Irish wake is where you just have the body in your house for, like, 3 days or whatever. But when you're, like, awake here, like, the body is just there in the coffin or whatever. It's open. You just go up, thumbs up, cool, I've seen the body. And then you just go eat some, like, cocktail sausages or some sausage rolls or something in the room, just like have a drink or something. that's normal. Having snacks, that's weird as fuck. Like, somebody died a few years ago. I went to a wake like that just before the funeral, and it was just like in a bar, and you just, like, you know, you'd have some, like, Doritos. A wake is normal, but not with the body there. Really? Because, yeah, the body's there, and you just, like, it's just sort of like people come up, they go, bye, and then sit down with, like, a pint and some snacks. You know, I ate a lot of potato wedges, I think, at my one, because, or not my one, but the last one I went to, because there was very few vegan options. I ate a lot of, like, potato wedges and chips. Find the abbot. Yes, I'm finding the abbot. At mine, awake is normal, but not with the body. Ashes to ashes, Dorito dust to Dorito dust. You know, just like, what do they call it? Chips and dip. Right, fuck off. Why aren't I using the big weapon? There we go. Big boy. Fucking yes. Amazing. Fuck me, this is so good. This is so incredible. I love this spell. They seem to do that in America too, because I've seen it in movies. Yes, it seems maybe it's like an Irish-American thing then? Because I've definitely seen it in America. I've been told multiple times that human flesh is vegan. It is. I mean, sort of. In a way, I've said this before and people have made disgusted faces at me. I think... Also, welcomes, Greg. Human meat, it wouldn't always be vegan, but it's the only meat that could be. Right? By which I mean, it's the only meat that you could conceivably get consent to eat. Right? Like, a pig can't come up to you and go, I'd like to be eaten, please. A human can. So I think if you killed and ate somebody, that's not vegan. But if somebody goes, hey, after I'm dead, I'd like to be eaten, I think that's vegan. I think that counts. As a vegan, I think that counts. I don't think I'd do it. Maybe, I don't know. But I think it would, I think you could justify it. At my granddad's funeral, I was 14. Reminded me of the sentient cow at restaurant. Yes, very much the same. Like, I do find it weird when people react this way to me when I say that, because you're fine with eating things that can't give consent, but something going, please eat me, is weird. And I understand, I think it is too, but I can't quite put my finger on why. At my granddad's funeral, I was 14. My dad's cousin called me a chunky because I was having some cocktail sausages. Oh. I'm worried. I just worry we're going to attract serial killers. This stream is still tagged for, yes. I've never had the desire to eat a person, by the way, just in case that was unclear. I'm not, oh, I can't remember the celebrity cannibal's name. Armie Hammer? I don't think there's proof that he actually ate anybody, but he wanted to, yeah? Right, open this. Canonically pro-necrophilia and cannibalism. Armin Neves tuning in from prison and enjoying the wholesomeness. See, I think it's... The problem is, obviously... Ooh, Dogs of War. Like the Pink Floyd song. It's like... Obviously, it's hard to justify because... you know... what am I going to say? Sorry, I'm losing my thread here. It's hard to justify because it's hard to make sure that they're mentally sound if they're consenting to being eaten. But I think if you could, it would be fine, right? Yeah, I don't think it's all black and white, but I do feel bad by the guy. He seemed nice. Exactly. It's like that one study where way more people volunteered to be sacrificed than those that were willing to wield the knife. I'd be the same. I'd be way less likely to... I don't think, genuinely, I don't know if this would actually happen if I was put in a war zone. Nobody knows what they'd do. But just sitting here right now, I don't know if I would be able to bring myself to stab somebody. If I knew it would kill them, if it wasn't just like stabbing them in the hand, I think that would be fine. But like, you know, I could maim somebody, but I genuinely don't think I could bring myself to stab somebody to death or kill somebody or shoot somebody. I'd rather, I think, just go, fuck it, shoot me. I think it would be fine. Excellent band with Mikkel Ackerfeldt as the lead singer, produced by Steve Wilson for all you Vor fans. A Vor-based song? If they're asking millennials, of course they're willing to die. I thought that eating human flesh at this big risk. I think if you eat the brain, it's bad because it has prions in it and you get prion disease. I don't think you're supposed to eat a human brain. But I think if it's properly prepared, it's fine otherwise. I think even if you cook a brain, it might be all right, but I wouldn't risk it. Just in case that comes up in the future. If somebody offers you a brain or like a thigh, go with the thigh. Army's very abusive and comes from a long family and I rich wife. Yes, Army Hammer's bad. Army Hammer's like a bad guy, aside from the alleged cannibalism kink. I'll test it out in May, Dreya. It might be a tasty risk. Because people, like, monkey brain is a thing that is sometimes eaten by somebody. Those are the things the trans people have that make fascists angry. That's a really good joke. Of course, we're now on to eating brains. Written by a member of the Cainite tribe, native of the northern regions of Samarkand. That's familiar to me. Is that a Terry Brooks reference? And famed for their use of dogs in warfare, use this book to train your dog in the art of fighting. Ooh, I will do that, please. How do I make the dog read? As I'm thinking about it, it's probably that I read it and then apply that training to the dog. Monkey, cow, goat, sheep, pigeon. I've seen all kind of brains available. I've seen every brain, man. I've seen every brain. I've seen monkey, cow, goat, sheep, pigeon. Sorry. That just took over my brain for a second and I had to get it out. I know it wasn't funny. It is a place in Uzbekistan. What? It's a Johnny Cash song. I got it, thank you.
Remember your crossbow. This can be over before they know it.
Ooh, we can assassin some people. Good stuff. How far is my crossbow? Like, how far can I shoot? Quite far. Let me actually level up. How do I level up in this game? I can't remember. Do I need to go into one of those glowy spots, or do I just... Oh, I can just level up whenever. That's pretty good. Let's get accuracy up, maybe?
Extra styles. Unlock special moves for ranged weapons.
I was so bad at the combat in the first game. I was so bad. Damage, speed. Let's get accuracy. You've improved your accuracy, which allows you to increase the damage you do with all guns and crossbows. And maybe speed as well? Sorry, I don't know why I went so squeaky. You do not have enough experience. Fantastic. Can I get anything else? Will? Maybe I can get my big old fireball up? You do not have enough experience.
Calls forth magical flames to scorch and burn your foes.
Give me... Ooh, blades sounds cool.
Creates magical swords to impale your enemies.
Oh, that's pretty fucking cool. Exclamation mark squeal. I do go very high pitched sometimes.
Nearby debris, or even
like, I mainly changed my microphone settings ages ago in order to get Emma picked up on the microphone because she was too squeaky. But, you know, it also helped with me. Did you realize that since your charity stream, your logo is 80% more representative? Best ever food review show on YouTube can go strange places. Pretty sure soon it'll be getting to they bury this goat in the ground for 24 hours, dig it up, stick a straw up its ear and suck out the juices. There's as gross food as that. Like, there's love is a burning thing and it makes a fiery ball. I quite like Johnny Cash. Sorry, I know I'm just flitting from sentence to sentence and not really ever landing on one, but I like Johnny Cash. Johnny Cash I always thought of as the country music that even if you don't like country music, you kind of like. Like, I like Johnny Cash, okay? I listen to a lot of, I think my parents had like a best of Johnny Cash CD when I was a kid that I must have heard. Because I remember listening to like Boy Named Sue and I've Been Everywhere and Hurt and stuff like that. It's probably post his death, I imagine. That's a good take, Dreya. Let's get blades. You've learned the blade spell. Summon an enchanted blade to fly at your enemies. That sounds cool. I like Johnny Cash. I don't like his music. I don't like some of his music, but I just like his laid back vibe. Like, I really like his version of like Riders on the Storm and stuff like that. I do like his version of I've Been Everywhere. He does a lot of standards, so a lot of it is covers. You have several level 1 spells. Hold right trigger to choose which one you want to cast. Blades? I don't know. To change the spell in this level slot. What do I do? Give me that again. Use left and right. Okay, here we go. Yeah, let's use that. Let's use blades for now. Never got into him. I don't think I've ever listened to a full Johnny Cash album. I wouldn't stab somebody gets the blade spell. This is cool. I do think knives are cool. I think it's an unfortunate thing is that weapons and knives, knives in particular, are really cool, even though I don't like, you know, violence really in real life. Like, I have, when I moved into this house, I found this like cool knife. It was like a cool hunting knife that falls away, and I use it to open packages now. Knives are so practical. Ah, there's a boy! Hang on. Fuck. Knives. Thank you. Can I just, like, spam knives at people? I can. Okay, spam knives at people. It looks even cooler than the fire, but seems less quick. You just found it incredible. Well, it was left in the house. Oh my god, run away! You're badly wounded. Yeah, I know. I need to chug some Calpol or something. Oh, fuck! Jesus Christ! Okay, they're dead, I think. At least most of them are. The high women are nice, albeit annoying. I don't think I like the high women, from what I've listened. I prefer Neil Young to do. Oh, I definitely prefer Neil Young. The person's accessible Neil Young. I like him because he can be annoying. I think Neil Young is much, much, much better than Johnny Cash. I mean, that's obviously subjective, but like, you know, it's nice. It's good music. I haven't listened to him in a while. Okay, I am quite hurt. How do I heal? Okay, context buttons. Right, let's try and shoot this fucker. Because we got accuracy and speed up. Oh, I like how he just goes back to sitting instantly. Bye. Also, I need to get my dog to read this book. Trans by Neil Young is iconic. I just like a lot of Neil Young stuff. Mainly early Neil Young. I haven't listened to much late Neil Young. Mess of an album, but somehow good. My wife's parents were visiting a few years ago and found a meat cleaver on the side of the road, so they just took it and then took it back across the border to Canada. That's kind of fun. I mean, you know, less wastage. It's probably a good thing. Dig. You want me to dig, boy? Where? I don't know what you are. Don't know why I said boy. You want me to dig? Them? They? Dog? I just call all animals by their species anyway. I'll just do that. Come on, dig. Like I called the guinea pigs pig. I called the cat that my brother has cat. Let's be honest, Neil Young sounds better than Tom York. How dare you? Neil Young is one of those people who cannot sing, but is a really good songwriter, which usually is my favourite type of music. Like, my hot take of the day, have I had any yet? My hot take of the day is that I think generally songs are a lot better when the lead singer doesn't have a technically great voice, because then they tend to rely on style and songwriting. You can name the dog, I think, whiny cunt. See, I like his voice, but I can understand that. I used to think that about Michael Stipe, and I love R.E.M. now, but I used to think Michael Stipe was a very whiny voice, and I didn't like it. Now I do. Just kind of changed over time. Good singers are Ted and Penny. Bob Dylan comes to mind, exactly. Like, you know, I said this about Mariah Carey and people got angry. Mariah Carey has a fantastic voice, really fantastic voice. Possibly some of the most boring music I've ever heard in my life. And it's not always true. Like, I don't know. I like some Frank Sinatra stuff. He's obviously got a fantastic voice. I like some Queen stuff. Freddie Mercury's got a fantastic voice. You know, stuff like that. But I think in general, I think if an artist relies on more of their style than their technical prowess in voice, I think it ends up more being my thing. David Byrne, I was literally about to say Talking Heads. Oh, there's a head door. Oh, there is. I missed that. I was literally about to bring up David Byrne and Talking Heads, just in general. Fucking love Talking Heads. And his solo stuff. Hello. What do you want?
This world is so
God, this game looks so much better than the first one. Just the animations and stuff. The ones that aren't at 3 frames per second.
Hey, you. What's that furry thing bounding up and down?
A bun?
Can it do any
Oh, the
tricks?
dog.
Make it do something fun. Anything to break this bitter monotony.
It can chase a ball, I think. Can I chase a ball? God, we're cool. It can lick its own butthole. Was that okay? You literally just found a book on dog tricks. Okay, fine. Dog, we're gonna have to teach you how to fucking read. How long does that take? Items, books and documents. The Pilgrim, the Mage, Eric's letters. Dog tricks, hide snout. Select. Oh, that was so easy. That was so easy. I like both. You miss out a lot by being a user. Oh, don't get me wrong. There's a lot of... I just think in general I would prefer that. Like, I prefer kind of style over technical prowess if I have to choose one. There are some unbelievably good singers that are also very, very interesting music makers, you know, creators. Like Björk. Björk has an incredible voice. Unbelievably technically proficient voice and is one of the most interesting musicians in the world. I just think it's like, you know, if I had to choose one, that's my hot take. Your dog can now hide his snout. Wait, belch or fart to see him do this? I don't want to do that. Do I have to? Right, how am I gonna... How do I belch? Wait, what?
What else can he do?
I'm trying to figure that out. Can I... Okay, I need to fart on my dog? How do I bring up the menu? How do I bring up the menu again? There we go. Fun. Is it fun? Fart on the dog. No, fucking...
No point talking.
Oh, for fuck off! I'm trying to fart on the dog. Shut up, I'm just clumsy. Fart.
That animal of yours looks much more entertaining. So come on, show me what he can
Did that do anything? Was that something you enjoyed?
No point talking to me.
Fuck me. Okay,
verbal wit of a
try and do it again. Fun, or maybe just do dog? Do dog. Heal, fetch, praise, punish. No. Back. Fun, fart. Like hold down. Jesus Christ, do not shit yourself. Oh, fucker.
How short do you think my attention span is? I've already seen that.
Oh. Okay. So that was for nothing? Right. So I might need another trick. How many tricks do you want? To Emma. Thank you, mother. Have you seen the horse kicks tree, farts on dog, then runs away video? I think I have, yes. Okay, well, we have another dog book, don't we? If we go to items and go down to, where was it? Books and documents. Dog of War. Your dog is now a 2-star fighter. Okay, that was not a thing we could do then. Fine, we'll come back on that. I might write it down in the notebook. Dog wants to, or guy wants to see dog do shit. What?
Oh, look! Another traveller!
What accent are you meant to be doing?
You'll have to swim, lovey.
Are you pirates? You West Country?
Yeah, jump!
Yeah, jump!
Jump!
Jump, jump, jump!
I mean, I could just, like, shoot the fuck out of you from here, right? Why can't I target them? Target them!
Oh, look! Another traveler!
Target the bricks! Oh, this must be fucking plot-based. Because I can shoot him, but, like, only by luck like that.
Oh, look! Another traveler!
Come on! Fucking kill the fucker! Ew, that's so frustrating. Try blades? Oh, it is sort of getting him. Not properly, though. No, I don't know if it is actually getting him. God damn it. Wait, maybe if I do that? Like, just up in the air, maybe a little bit? No, it doesn't quite reach. Fine, I'll jump. Fuck me. Push L towards a ledge to look before you leap.
What's the matter?
I'm trying. Is that working? Oh, that looks so fun. Oh, it looks so fun. Right, let's jump. Bye. Why did we just do it? Why didn't we... I think there probably was another way we could have done that. I mean, we're very far down now. I guess we'll have to fight our way up. Tell him a your mother joke. That'll destroy him. I don't like saying the phrase your mama, even though that is what the joke type is called.
My son Joey's in there.
Just because it
He
feels too
needs help,
American.
But I'm a little scared to go in alone.
Oh,
Maybe
yeah?
we could go in together.
Are you just going to be irritating? Hang on, I need to dig. My dog has found something. I'll help you in a second. God, I look so fucking cool. Ooh, a money bag.
Please.
400 gold. 100 gold is not that much, but something. Right, fine, let's go.
I don't suppose you want to go in the cave?
Don't suppose you want to go in the cave? Your mama is nice and loves the Cure. I don't know what...
Don't go.
What's my mum's favourite band? Maybe The Cure. I don't know. She really liked Placebo. Right, fine. Do you want to come in, or... Like, have I accepted this quest?
I don't suppose you want to go in the cave?
Can I, you know...
I'm worried about poor Joey.
I'll dance for you?
Oh, yes, very good.
Okay, he was just neutral about that. I'm more worried about, like, my son or whatever. Saving content. Your mum has a really lovely son. Oh, my mum's favourite band is either The Cure or The Jam. I've never really listened to The Jam.
I didn't dare.
Your mum, who is goth, by the way.
You see, well, I probably should have mentioned this, but there might be one or two hobs in here.
It was literally called Hobbs Cave. So, yeah, a lot of caves in this. It's a fantasy game. There's always caves when they couldn't be bothered modelling stuff on the surface. You can instance caves. It's easier for Dev.
Can't imagine.
Which is fair. Caving and Hobbs. That is... Oh, it's a very, very good pun, which just makes me angrier. Like, the better a pun is, the angrier it makes me, to be totally honest. I apologize. Right, I mean, Hobbs, from what I remember in the first game, were not bad. Also, I might switch back over to the flame spell, because the blades did not seem as good, to be honest. Can I level up, by the way? No, why did I just cast them? Oh, Jesus Christ, I am also a pun hater. So I used to watch, what's his name? English pun comedian. I used to, there's I think his name is Tim Vine. He was on some TV shows and stuff in the 2010s and stuff. I used to watch, that's the guy. I would watch, like, Tim Vine bits of stand-up as almost a form of self-punishment. Like, I would laugh, but then also cringe every time a pun happened. I don't know why I would watch them. Dreya's jealous of puns because they can't do humour in less than 15 words. It is genuinely true. Right, go to... What was I doing? I wanted to level up to see if I could level up. There we go. I can get strength up, brutal styles, blocking, physique, and toughness. That seems useful. Blocking.
Brutal styles unlock special moves.
Give me more health.
A tougher hero
Yeah,
is able to
give me more
withstand.
health. Tim Vine is quite funny. I think people generally liked Tim Vine. I remember, weirdly, really, really disliking him on Taskmaster. I just didn't think he fit. Oh, there's a lot of blood in here. I didn't like that whole... There was a couple of people on that series of Taskmaster that I was like, I quite like you out of this, but not in this.
Sorry, I've never seen anything like this before.
It's just bodies. We've already talked about this. I can't hack him, Mikey. I just can't.
What was that? We should check it out. I'll be right behind you.
It's like hanging out with Grim. It's fine. Like, I find Tim Vine relatively fine to watch. You what? You what? Oh, they're kind of cute in this one. Mitch Hedberg is where puns got taken to new levels. I've never really listened to Mitch Hedberg. I know that if you're of a certain age, or if you're American, you will probably know Mitch Hedberg. But I don't. I've never really seen anything of him. I don't know who that is. Hedberg is like a alt comedian who did kind of like bizarre, surrealist one-liners and stuff. Now, I did like Mitch Hedberg. Now, just get behind him. Fire out a couple of blades. There we go. Ow, 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 ow. Right, maybe I should learn how to like roll and block and stuff. Just fucking spam out blades and see what they land on. Fuck me, I'm switching back to the fire spell. I don't know who Tim Vine is. Okay. Tim Vine, I would be surprised if they ever got fame outside of, what's it called? Britain. Oh, I'm thinking of Tim Key now. Tim Key is much funnier, yes. Tim Key is way funnier than Tim Vine. I don't really remember Mitch, but I remember a friend at school like him in the 2000s. I'm sure I have, or my parents might have had a thing, like a CD of Mitch Hedberg or something. Most people know him from the donut receipt bit or the photo of me when younger. I know him from the, what did he say? You know, the rice joke and the I do drugs joke or something like that. That was kind of funny. So I'm going to talk about it like Tim Vine, and I mixed him up in my head with Tim Minchin and said, oh, I fucking hate that guy. We talked yesterday about how everybody in chat hated Tim Minchin, even if they liked him at first. Literally everybody was like, oh yeah, I kind of liked him for the first couple of times I saw him, and now I hate him. And I was the same. I was like, oh yeah, I kind of liked a couple of Tim Minchin songs or whatever when I was a teen. And now I'm just like, oh, I don't want to deal with him. Right, what was I even doing? I can't remember why I went into this menu. Oh, that was it. I wanted to do the fucking spell rearranging, but I don't think I can in that menu. I just keep firing these out then, to be honest. Vindicated. The rice when I want to have 1,000,000 of something, exactly. Rice is really good when you want to eat 1,000,000 of something. I don't know, I don't watch a lot of stand-up anymore. Fuck me, just bring out a weapon. What's wrong with you? If the spells aren't working, get out of the way! There we go. Can you change up the spells? Yes, I can. I need to get a better spell. You can now afford time control. Instead, could I hold this button and switch over to my cool fire spell?
Disgusting.
Good.
But that couldn't be... I mean, that couldn't actually have been children, could they?
I think they're just gobbles. You've enough experience to buy a new ability, whatever, we'll deal with that later. I've gone off stand-up as I've gotten older. Same. I used to watch a fuck ton of stand-up when I was a kid.
Let's keep moving.
My favourites were probably... Like, 3 favourite stand-ups were probably Darragh O'Brien, Bill Bailey, Eddie Izzard, or Susie Izzard, I think she might have changed her name. I can't remember though off the top of my head, so I'll just say both. I liked those 3 people a lot, and Dylan Moran as well I quite liked, but there was always a lot of shit ones like that I watched just because I was bored. But since growing up and having more options of stuff to watch, I've just never gone back to it. I wouldn't mind seeing it live if it was something good, but other than that, can't be fucked. Yeah, I would watch a lot of mediocre... Hang on, let's go get this treasure. I believe she goes by either name now. Fantastic. But like, I would watch a lot of shit stand-up just because it was stand-up. Netflix keeps uploading them because it's cheap for them. You know what? This is going to be controversial because I know people have slightly turned on him. But the last time I watched a I was maybe 2 or 3 years ago. I watched John Mulaney's stand-up and thought it was really, really funny. That's the last time I watched stand-up, though, was John Mulaney's last one. Or mightn't even be his last one. It might have been the one before, because it was years ago. I still keep tabs on Patton Oswalt. Like Kyle Kinane, no idea who that is. And the last year I discovered Christopher Titus. I know one of those people. I went to a stand-up show by a streamer I'd followed for years. It was not what I expected. That could be good or bad. I found Dylan Moran really depressing as a stand-up. Yes, and I think sometimes it could get too depressing. Like, Dylan Moran kind of feels like his stand-up was about how his life was just on the verge of falling apart at any moment. But also very funny. But, you know, at a certain point you just go like, I get it, right? I never knew who he was until the cheating scandal. I heard that he was very, very, very funny and kind of beloved as a new stand-up, newish, and watched a couple of his stand-up DVDs and his Netflix show.
Do you think this is safe?
No, shut up. His Netflix show, The Sack Lunch Bunch, and I've really enjoyed all of it. I really, really liked it. I don't know if he's made anything new in a while. I think he's been lying low a little bit because he was in the public eye for a bit. He went back to rehab and stuff like that. Whatever, it's none of my business, basically.
Can't stand heights.
Can't stand heights. I like this. The accent's growing on me. I'm really into Anthony Jeselnik. I don't know who that is. I don't know anybody recent, to be honest. Oh, you know who I like? I like Joe Lycett. How did I forget Joe Lycett? Joe Lycett's really fucking funny. That's the latest stand-up I've watched, is Joe Lycett stuff. Go watch Joe Lycett. He's great. Other than that, like I watched some James Acaster and thought it was okay, but nothing too special. I'm coming, son! You're gonna be lured into some sort of very big trap! I was the fool! No! Hang on, just keep him away from me! Also really love person? Yes, he seems great. Okay, fantastic. Behind you, please. Just keep him at bay. This seems incredible for crowd control. Great. Amazing. Dog, you may want to get out of the way in case I set fire to you accidentally. This is going fantastic. I quite liked Tom Segura, but he's in with a Rogan feud. Come on, just... Are they running around because they're on fire? Because that's kind of funny. Are you dead? You're dead. Okay. This has gone massively well. This spell is fucking incredible. Why wasn't I using this spell? Why'd I ever buy blades? You're still fucking up? Okay, there we go. I feel like that killed you. Everybody dead? I think everybody's dead. I haven't seen Dreya enjoy Edge Weapon so much since the cum cannon. Oh, Prey was ages ago. I know Prey didn't get massively good reviews. It was a fairly lukewarm response for Prey from 2000 and... Not the movie, the recent one, but like 2017, maybe? That was not a hugely popular game. I really loved it. I played it on stream, and then I played it immediately afterwards on New Game Plus privately. I really enjoyed that game. Closest thing I've seen was that show about the queer stand-up comedian, Feel Good. More of a drama, but was an alright show. I've heard similar good stuff about Bo Burnham's Inside, which is apparently also like half comedy drama kind of thing. I've never seen a Bo Burnham thing, really. I've seen clips that, like, I think Mikey has sent me clips of it, and I've enjoyed them, but I've never gone out and actually watched it. How do I heal, by the way? Can I heal myself a bit? I'd like to heal. How do I heal? Do I have to go into my items? I really wish there was a hotbar system or a favorites. That would be nice. Potions. Do I have some Calpol? Beetle strength. Placebo health potion. That's probably fine. Yeah, that's more than enough. Good stuff. Not that bad. Where'd the boy go? The boy ran up here going, my son, I need to find my baby. And now probably doomed, I imagine. Watch Watt as well before Inside for Bo Burnham. I've heard that everything he does is great. He also directed that movie that I keep meaning to watch, 8th Grade.
I'll try and get this door open.
Okay, I'll do that. Bye. Find another way around the locked door. I feel like I know where we might need to go. I think I hear mining. This is now feeling a bit Skyrim-y. Quest. Oh, are you leading me to a place now? Okay, your pathing isn't unbelievably great. Can you, like, come along, please? I hope Bonem was good, but I was like, musical comedy in the 2020s? Are you winning them? Hello, Ringo, welcome. Vaguely, I think this is I'm really loving this game so far. I will say, just mechanically, I am enjoying this more than Fable 1. I mean, I rewatched Flight of the Conchords and still enjoyed it. I mean, some musical comedy I find really funny, like when Auntie Donna do a song. I really enjoy that. Like I will listen to Chuffed the Dad song any day of the week. Really love that song. Quest, yeah, I know. Oh, Jesus, we're in hell. Oh, God, these better be cows. Where are we? Yes. Yeah, I like Auntie Donna a lot. Auntie Donna have a new show coming out that I'm looking forward to, because Netflix are cowards and won't give them a series 2 of Big Ol' House of Fun. Okay, I hear screams. They've made the Hobbs a bit more threatening in this one. The whole fucking... Oh, thank you, Kirsty, for the raid. That's extremely kind of you. Could I get a shout out for Kirsty, please? I was still in the first dungeon. No, we're not in the first dungeon. I'm going to take off these hats that are the bane of my fucking existence. Thank you, everybody. Welcome. Kirsty is generally... I can't speak. Generally a more wholesome streamer than I am, but I hope you'll have fun. I am playing Fable 2 for the first time, and it's great. I'm Dreya, if you don't know. I don't really have much else to say other than that. Yes, hello, Raiders. I might play an ad. Hang on. I am on fucking desktop capture because I'm streaming Fable 2 through the... Wait, she's wholesome? She has the vibe of wholesome, the veneer of wholesomeness. Let me play an ad. I have some audio ads that make everybody want to leave whenever I play them. Let's play the ASMR one. Let's play the ASMR one.
Welcome to Dreya's ASMR.
There we go.
Did you know that you can subscribe to me using Amazon Prime at no extra cost to yourself? That's good. You'll get lots of emotes that you can use anywhere on Twitch, and you won't see any ads on my stream. The best part is, it all comes out of Daddy Bezos' pocket. You can also donate using bits or on my coffee page. You can type !links to see a nice list of everything I'm on. Oh, thank you.
Right, so that kind of explains everything. I don't have a raid ad. I've never made one. I've never made one of those little videos that, you know, proper professional streamers have that is like, welcome everybody. Thank you for joining. This is what I am. This is what I do. This is the type of stream you can expect. I don't know how I even feel about them, really. I kind of just, if I am raided to a stream, I think the ideal, and I never will do this because I like acknowledging raids and going, thank you, that's very kind of you. You really didn't have to. But I think the ideal for me, if I got raided into somebody, was if they just didn't acknowledge it at all and just continued on as nothing had happened. There will also be a free kazoo who types Dreya kazoo in chat. There will not. There will absolutely not be. I am dizzy after all of the fucking kazooing I've done today. For all your sexy golem and spider clit needs. Am I? Oh, I forgot I can break down doors in this game. There we go. Now beat the shit out of the little hobbit creature. Oh, I just brained him. Did I get maybe a sneak attack? I'm still not 100% sure how this game works. I've only really just started.
I was too late. They turned my son into...
He's a box.
And I always told him those stories were made up.
My son is a box.
I would throw.
Did he just die? Can we rob him?
Get out of there. Head for the surface.
Did you just die? Also, is that what the Hobbs are in this lore? Are those little goblin creatures? Did I just kill his son? I would check around more. They turn the winds against us. I would check around more. Like, there's more nooks and crannies, I'm sure. I would maybe walk forward. Like, for all we know, 5 meters in this direction, Joey, his little boy, will just be going, "Where's Papa? Where is my Papa? Please, I'm so cold." And then we'll just have to kill him. Well, I'm not fucking taking care of him. So really, you've killed 2 people on the off chance that he's alive. Children, yes, okay. I understand the lore now. Your character looks very unga-bunga. I spent too long styling this character's clothes and hair and stuff. Because that's a thing in this game. Oh, there's so many! Right, luckily, we have this spell. So we can kind of just spam this. And there's no mana bar in Fable 2, so we can kind of just do this until they all fucking die. Roast pricks. This either smells awful or incredible in here. My god, the combat is complicated. Hand off the controller. There we go. Fantastic. A lot of experience there. I love the unbalancing in this game. This is the level 1 first spell I got. Because again, we're fairly... That was an interesting pose. I wasn't looking at myself in the camera. I've said this before. I try to avoid looking at my own camera. Because, like mirrors, I try to avoid them. Especially since the head shaving. Since I shaved the head as part of a charity stream, any raiders that are still left, so I am a very good person, I have enjoyed looking at mirrors even less. Where am I going now? I mean, that way, obviously, but there are any nooks and crannies I can snuffle around in? That's not a word. I guess let's just go. This is very Mines of Moria-esque. You know that scene where they're running out of the Mines of Moria across those, like, crumbling staircases?
Welcome to the Goblin Cave.
Oh, thank you for the follow, Night Star. That's very, very kind of you. All follows are very appreciated. Who the fuck? Oh, it's a bomb boy! Okay, I killed him. Amazing. Can I just one-shot these fuckers? No. Well, in that case, just do this, please. Has to convince people you're a good person. The music is a bit reminiscent as well. Well, I don't know. I don't do enough charity streams, really. Like, I do them, like, maybe once a year. I should probably do more. I know I don't have the biggest audience, but, you know, it's fun. Although, I worry when I do charity streams. Sorry, it's very loud. No Elfman in this one, I think. I think the music's even better. I don't mean to diss Elfman, because I like some of Danny Elfman's stuff. I'm partial to some Oingo Boingo, just like everybody. But I like the music in this one even more, I think. It's a little bit more generic in places, but I think when I notice it, it's good. I love his stuff. I can't really think of much else I like by him. The Simpsons theme is okay. I kind of got a bit sick of his Tim Burton stuff, where it was all just like bum 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 bum, and then swirling violins. What was I saying before? Does anybody even a little bit remember? I cannot remember a thing. What I was saying. I like Oingo. I like little girls, so they make me feel so good. It's a weird song, but I enjoy it. Right, oh, fucking more of the pricks. I try not to remember a lot of what you say. Nightmare Before Christmas. Oh, he did that as well. That's alright, yeah. I'm not as into Nightmare Before Christmas as a lot of people are. Because, I don't know, I didn't watch it as a kid, so I don't have any nostalgia. I only watched it when I was like 20, maybe older, maybe like 23. And I thought it was fine. It's just a bit musical theatre-y. Sorry, I don't know how loud this is for you, but it's quite loud for me, so I'm getting louder and louder when I talk. It's a noisy spell. I like the lag when you use a lot of mana effects. Although I think I've been going back in my... oh, Jesus Christ, fuck me, hang on. I've been going back in my VODs every so often to check audio levels, and I think I am a little bit louder than I think I am. So I should maybe chill out. I just get excitable. I didn't, but I still loved it. I don't know, it's better than most Tim Burton movies. I know it's not Tim Burton. Your dog growls when enemies nearby. thanks. I wouldn't have known otherwise. Thanks, dog. Fucking hell. Okay, they're getting a bit tankier. Jesus. Kill him. Jesus Christ. Fantastic. Good stuff. Like, I know Nightmare Before Christmas is not a Tim Burton movie, but it feels a bit Tim Burton-y. But it is better than most of his stuff. Oh, you're leading me down there? Oh, okay. I better be able to climb back up and not go all the way back around. I just get a bit excitable. I do. I'm a very down person in real life. Not that this isn't real life. I'm not playing a character called Dreya. But outside of the stream, I'm a bit dour and a bit kind of morose. And just kind of... I don't really talk. I don't really go anywhere or do anything. So I'm very boring. On stream, I am significantly more animated. An economy necklace. My busty wife might enjoy that. You're expressive on stream. Yes, it's the most expressive I ever am. Like, I'm quite monotone when I'm off camera, which is fine. I don't mind that. It's like all of the energy gets, you know, unleashed on camera, for better or worse. There was a side passage back there, but I don't think I need to take it. It's probably just another chest. Let's go back into the sunlight, off of the horrible cave. My busty wife. Well, that's like her defining feature. She's busty and apparently liked farting, which I don't understand, but I'm not going to kink shame her. I enjoyed it even though it's cheesy and had an annoying love triangle. Maybe it's because my expectations were very low. Oh, I was tired of Tim Burton, but the Wednesday show on Netflix is pretty good. I was like, was there a love triangle in Nightmare on Before Christmas, not Nightmare on Elm Street. That's a different show.
It's our job to guard the bridge.
Oh, these pricks. Yeah, I'm gonna slice these fuckers up. They annoyed the shit out of me. You're the reason I had to see that dead child. Kill him. Kill the pricks. Bye. Just keep fucking lighting them up. I don't know why I even bothered trying to take out the mace. Just light them all up. Here we go. Hand off keyboard again. But yeah, I haven't seen Wednesday. I don't know if I will. There's a chance I see Wednesday. It's a low chance, though. I'm very, very, very sick of Tim Burton, for one thing. Like, I think everyone is at this point in his career. I think everybody's kind of like, why don't you just go off and live in a cave? But I'm also not that into Addams Family. I like Morticia and the other one. What's Morticia's husband called? Gomez? Gomez Addams. I like them. Other than that, I'm just kind of I've never seen one that blew me away or anything. I've never seen the original show. The first movie is pretty terrible. The second movie's okay. Second movie's a fun time. The first movie's pretty bad. And then there's the two animated movies that came out recently, which are, I think I've seen part of one of them, and it's not good either. And then there's Wednesday, the new show, which looks fine. The whole thing looks fine. The best thing out of all of them is probably the Addams Family Values. The movies are amazing, for fuck's sake. Addams Family Values is a good time. It's a good movie. It's like a perfectly enjoyable family entertainment 2 hours. But the first one's pretty bad. First one's not a good time. I don't like it at all. Go watch the old show. I've heard the old show is actually pretty good. Unlike The Munsters, which just looks terrible. Clap for the Addams Family. Clap, clap. I like the music. There's that joke in how in an interview he finds out how they're actors other than Depp and Helen Bonham Carter, and he's like, what? How did you know about this? It is very weird. Is he still casting Johnny Depp and stuff? It's weird that Johnny Depp gets cast in anything, right? Sorry, I'm going very squeaky. And Helena Bonham Carter, isn't she like a massive Tory? Fuck her too. She's like a Tory and a TERF. The two evil T's. Oh god, just and more reasons to dislike a lot of Tim Burton stuff. I like Ed Wood. Ed Wood's really good. And I like I like the emphasis of the eagle scream there. What's the other Tim Burton movie I really like? I really like Ed Wood. There's one other one I like, and I can't remember what it is. Beetlejuice. I like Beetlejuice a lot. Beetlejuice is great. There we go. Oh, this is the Abbey. Why am I going up this way? The Abbey's right here. Maybe I'm about to be ambushed. Use of the finger snap on Wednesday was forced but cute. I don't know, when I looked at it, it looked a little bit like that Chilling Adventures of Sabrina show to me, just from the previews. And I hated that show so much. A lot of people liked it. I'm in the minority, and I don't think there's anything wrong with liking it. It was just a bit Riverdale-y for me. I was not a fan. And so I just never watched it. I've heard it's okay, though. I've heard the show is fine. Can I knock on the door, or the door is locked? Oh, this looks like a Dark Souls arena. I might fight a boss soon. We'll see. Go. Can I? Oh my god, I'm slowly learning the controls, I promise. I don't think you'd like Wednesday. It's definitely aimed at teens. Like Riverdale, same sort of thing, right? It's just not for me. Not everything is for me. You know, I'm not the target demographic for a lot of things, and that's completely fine. Not everything needs to be for me. I love trash shows, they're very funny. I very rarely will watch something like that, like hate watch. That's not as bad as hate watching, just watching something trashy, but I'm more likely to do that with movies, but I just think a show is such a time investment. Such a time investment. It's better than those, but it's not amazing writing. Definitely wittier, though. I can see lots of teens saying Wednesday and saying, that's so me. It does feel like that. I mean, so we're same with the 70 miles. Oh, Jesus. Fine. So long. It was the same with Addams Family Values. It's very much, Wednesday is like an icon of the not like the other girls. And there's, you know, that's fine. There's nothing wrong with that either. Not as bad as Pink with an exclamation mark. I like Wednesday, okay. The character, I think it's fine. I'm 40 and I see her and think, yeah, I get her. I'll stress, because I have a reputation for hating everything that people love and hating joy. I do like Addams Family Values. I think Christopher Lloyd's really funny in it. And again, Morticia and Gomez are one of the most wholesome, lovely couples ever. They're up there with Nick and Nora for, like, couples I really love in media. There's not many, because, you know, a lot of media falls into that trope of married people fucking hate each other. Which I'm not big into. That's why I don't have a great view of marriage, really, probably. It's all anti-marriage propaganda by the straights. Can I go in here? The Monarch and Mrs. Doctor the Girlfriend. I don't know what that is at all. Is this an anime? You post a lot about anime. Is this an anime? Oh, it's from Venture Brothers. That's sort of like an American anime. I've never seen Venture Brothers. She doesn't really hate on other girls, at least. She just has an autistic auth vibe. Yes, that's true. So it's better than Pink.
This town's a peaceful place, so stay out of trouble.
An American anime.
That said, welcome to Oakfield.
Fantastic. Okay. We remember Oakvale. This is where we were from in the first game, right? That's good. That's good. I like that. There was a lot of shops here, but I think they've made it more villagey and rural. They've made the art style and the art direction a lot more coherent, basically. Things are a bit more distinct from each other. Like in the first game, it was just like towns are all kind of the same thing. This looks a lot more put together properly. All shops are closed at night. Oh, fuck off. Woodcutter? Ooh, another job. I bet you'd love Zelda Spellman from Sabrina, Little D. I have seen 2 episodes of The Chilling Adventures of Sabrina. Probably about as much as I watched of the 90s one. Hello, Relentless, welcome. Oh, I genuinely looked in shock at the screen. I thought he said, who's a good boy to me? Like, what the fuck? Oh, the dog. I forgot I had one. I'm not even wearing my collar. What was I talking about? I can't remember. Oh yeah, I didn't really watch the 90s Sabrina show. Yeah, the original from like 1996, Well, the original... actually, I think the original would be the comic from the... I want to say 50s, maybe? I don't know. When did that come out? It's part of the Archie comics, isn't it? It's fucking ages ago. Yeah, I've never read any of those either. They look weird. You know what? Let's take a woodcutting job. It'll be fine. Yes, Dreya Fedora. I've never read any comics. I go outside. Look, that's rude, but I haven't read any comics. Oh, fuck. God, we look cool. Sorry, every time we do a minigame, I'm just going to say how cool we look. Look how cool we look. We've got a cool eye patch and a black skirt and boots. We look so cool. Alright, we'll just do like one round of this. Wife just hated the Sale and the Cat wasn't the same as the 90s TV show. He doesn't talk, does he? Oh, cat ears, fantastic. Can I pause? I can. Good. And the fish fear me hat. Woo. Even worse. You barely ever go outside. No, I don't. I sometimes go in my garden. That's the same thing, right? She dropped the show immediately after that. I think Emma was the same. Emma was going to watch it, and I said, oh, the cat doesn't talk, which was annoying. And then she went, what? What's the point, then? Because everybody's favourite character was the cat. I don't know, it's just, I think if you're into Sabrina, the old one or the new one, if you're into Wednesday, you're probably the type of person who really likes Hocus Pocus, right? And it's just not for me. My partner was so annoyed with that as well. The cat had its own line of books that I enjoyed. It was all about Salem Saberhagen. Jesus, it's depressing that people know the name. It's such an old show. What was the thing? Was he like a warlock that was turned into a cat or something? I vaguely remember. Like I said, I didn't watch it much. I came out when I was born. It was rerun a little bit, but not massively. Fuck off. How many gold until promotion? 63. Fuck me. Let's try and get this multiplier up. I guess it makes sense that we wouldn't be paid as much for wood chopping as blacksmithing. Seems a bit more skilled. Like, I'm sure, given an afternoon, even I could manage to chop wood. You listen to fans from the 90s and older. I'm joking, I know. I've watched much older shows than Sabrina. Ooh, the workhorse. I don't know what that means when it says 10G. Is that gamer points? Gold? I have literally no idea. I've never owned an Xbox. So I don't know what that does for me. Can I buy things with those points? 10 grams of gamer piss. Would you measure piss in grams? Surely it would be mils. It would be close. It's an American company. It would probably be gallons. Although I don't know what you do with a gallon of piss, let alone 10. You can only drink so much. It is gamer points, apparently. I said that as a joke. Cups of piss. Ugh. G Fuel bottles. Like just empty cans of G Fuel that you've filled up with your own waste. I've been promoted, yay! Okay, well we'll take that and then not do this again, I guess. You're now a 2-star woodcutter. Goodbye. We did not even make that much gold there. A gallon of gamer piss. Girls sell those. Somebody's gotta sell their piss in a jar, right? There was that woman who sold her farts in a jar until it gave her, something ruptured, and then she couldn't do it anymore. What happened? It's like something in her colon didn't like it, because the diet she was on to produce that much fart was, like, untenable for a human body to maintain. And so, she just had to stop. A doctor went, if you do this, you'll die. I don't know what she sells now. I'm shocked at the work ethic, actually, of that. I'm shocked that she actually legitimately farted into all those jars. I would have just lied. I would have just lied and said I did. Like, I don't... She was actually doing it. The Gwyneth Bone broth diet. Maybe she does the Gwyneth Paltrow thing and makes, like, I don't know, what does she make? Vagina candles that she says cures vaccines or something? Whatever fucking mad shit she sells. Bottles of sweat with a do not drink warning. Guess what people did? Oh. How would you get a bottle of sweat? Fuck me, that makes me feel sick. Oh. I don't know why that's the line for me, considering I just talked about gallons of piss, but a bottle of sweat is so much more disgusting to me. Oh, just a bottle of cold sweat. Oh, no, don't like that. I don't like that image. I think that I would rather drink a pint of urine than drink a pint of sweat. That can't be controversial. I think it's so much grosser. Oh, Jesus, that is one of the worst sentences I've ever read, Mikey. Or neither. Yeah, obviously, preferably neither. But if I was if I was on a Saw-style trap, and like, you know, a guy in a mask is sitting across from me and holding a gun, is like, drink one of the fucking jars. Then one is just like a glistening bottle of sweat, and the other is like a Lucasade bottle full of piss. I'm like, I guess give me the piss. Jesus, Ringo. I guess it would depend on whose sweat it was and whose piss it was. Not all piss is created equal. So like if it was his sweat and piss, I'd have to he'd have to like do a twirl or something. I don't know. I'd have to like ask him about his diet. I hate it here. I'm so sorry. I'm sorry. Where was I meant to be going? Let's play the game. Sorry, I got lost in the sauce there. Clothing trader, sell me some clothes, please. Not all piss is created equal. But it isn't. Like, I'd rather drink like fucking like Idris Elba's piss than James Corden's piss. Like, I'm sure it's just, I don't know, purer. Sorry, I will sew my mouth shut as punishment. Let's go to buy items. I have a little gold. I would like some clothes, please. I would like some. I think we is we. You're more egalitarian than me. A ranger coat. That looks fucking cool. Can I wear my corset with it though? I like my corset. My corset's really cool. Ranger trousers are really cool as well though. A yokel hat is not cool. A rural kerchief is not cool. We don't have any gloves yet. Thank you for the raid. That's very, very kind of you. Wild Video 4. Can I get a shout out? Fucking hell. I'm so sorry. I recognise that we tend to flit back from talking about cum to piss. And I don't think either's good as a topic of conversation for a stream. Let's go. No, I don't want to get rid of my skirt right now. I don't know, if I find like a cool skirt, I'd change mine out, or some really cool trousers. Like some really cool trousers. But right now, I just look too cool. I want some high gloves. Do you sell any high gloves? Or some red dye. I'd like some red dye. Sorry, I'm getting too deep into this. Do you have any cool dye? Buy clothing? Was it in here? No. Okay, never mind. Bye. Where was I meant to be going? I think the thing is... Oh, it's over here. Okay. Do they have any dyes? No. Weapons trader. I have really shit weapons. I should probably buy a weapon instead of spending all of my money on clothes. All of my money is has been on clothing and a wedding ring for that large-breasted wife we have. Sorry, I can't remember her name. I recognize that that's a sexist thing I just said. I can't remember her name. Buy weapons. I would like to buy... Gale. I've just remembered. I really want to watch you play a Bratz game. Rusty axe. Why is everything rusty? Why are you selling a rusty anything? 600 for a U crossbow. Damage 30. What's my crossbow? My crossbow is... like the light splintered crossbow, which is 20 damage. So this is plus 10. Kale, for fuck's sake. That large-breasted wife we had. Let's be honest, that was her personality. I'm sure that's a game show on Channel 4. Recognize your wife from her boobs. It is bizarre that Channel 4 produces some of those shows, right? Like, I thought the British were maybe a bit more prudish than that, but the whole, like, you know, choose a partner based on the shape of their cock show that they aired for a while. It might still be on. That was wild. I didn't really watch it, but that was wild that existed. Let's buy the crossbow. Sure. Buy me the crossbow. Fantastic. And I'll equip it as well.
You're new around here, aren't you?
Am I?
Hi there.
Apparently. Oh, that wasn't actually that much. Was I looking at the right thing? You guys have boobs in the newspaper. The page 3 model is has a long, shameful history in England and Ireland. I assume other British countries. I think page 3, I think, was gotten rid of because they went, it's a bit weird that we have this. And then there was such an outcry against page 3 being gone that they brought back page 3. I was about to say who's getting a newspaper just so they can see a boob. But then I was like, it's the Sun. Of course they would. They can't read. Sorry. No, I'm not sorry. If you buy the Sun, you can't fucking read. Let's go to... What was I doing? I can't remember. Weapons, right? I wanted to go to weapons. Tits and newspapers. It's just weird. It's a weird concept. I mean, this is the newspaper that has, like, countdowns to celebrity birthdays when they turn 18. Like, real fucking sleazy, weird newspaper. So I'm not surprised. Rusty Mace, 23 damage. That's pretty good. I remember newspapers being donated to our primary school for arts and crafts and nobody checking what was in them. Do I have enough money for a melee weapon, by the way? Rusty axe, rusty blunderbuss. Oh, a gun! Fuck me. That's probably fine with the crossbow for now. Yeah. There was a famous thing where they had like a countdown. I think it was the Sun. It was either the Sun or the News of the World. They're the same thing. One doesn't exist anymore though, because it got sued so many times. One of them had a countdown to Emma Watson's 18th birthday for like 6 months, which is fucking insane. Alright, do you need any help or anything? What do you want? Fuck you. Livy the villager. Alright, where am I supposed to go? This way. It was News of the World. Good. I mean, not good that it existed, but good that that's gone out of business. News of the World, if you're not British or Irish,
among the lushest regions of
Rupert the Murdoch is what I was, because I was reading the fucking...
for only a few decades.
I was reading the chat and then Rupert the Murdoch. News of the World got sued into oblivion and had to go bankrupt because of them tapping everybody's fucking phones illegally.
Replant this acorn.
Real bad. Rupert Murdoch should be in hell. It's unfair that he is alive. Betty White is dead and Rupert Murdoch lives, and they're a comparable age. How fucked is that? Right, mace is for bugs. Mary-Kate and Ashley had that as well. Oof, Jesus. Being a child star, I would not wish that on my worst enemy. Jesus Christ. I read about this, yeah. News of the World, basically. It was celebrities, and also wasn't it... It was like... widows of dead soldiers? Wasn't that who they phone tapped as well? Bizarrely? I don't know why. It's very weird. Like, war widows and celebrities got their phones tapped illegally by News of the World for gossip. It was celebs, everyone. Rupert the Bear just found love, though, at 92. Isn't he 94, I thought? Although Rupert the Bear might be 92. I've not really watched any Rupert the Bear. Rupert the Bear is the one with the yellow corduroys, right? Maybe? 1 second. Who's Rupert the Bear is the white bear with the corduroys. Rupert... And the scarf, maybe? Rupert the Bear. He looks like a Tory. He looks like a posh prick. Yes, there we go. This is Rupert the Bear. He looks... Oh, I want to beat him up. He looks horrible. Yes, like yellow checked pants. I always assumed they were corduroys. Yeah, red shirt, yellow scarf. I hate this prick. I don't remember if he was wholesome and nice or whatever, but just he looks like a fucking Tory guy who spends time on his yacht. Horrible character. Tory like Paddington. Paddington is not a Tory. Paddington, why do you want to hit Rupert, not Paddington? Paddington was used as propaganda. It's not Paddington's fault. Blame the Queen. Dig up her body and flail it around or something. Paddington is lovely. Paddington's a lovely boy. I was with the wipe on the menu there. I assume that's either this is emulating the Xbox 360 and streaming it at the same time from the fucking thing, from the Xbox servers. So I imagine it's one of those things. That's fucked. Like, I am streaming. The only way you can play this legally, the only way you can legally play this on PC is by streaming it from the Xbox Cloud Gaming app, which is not good. Paddington's a monarchist. It's probably true, isn't it? But I blame Paddington being indoctrinated by his fucking Tory family, middle-class Tories, for making him a monarchist. Like, Paddington's a pure soul. He'll just go along with anything. He's naive. Oh, I cried so hard. I never cry at movies. I cried so hard at Paddington 1. The first Paddington movie, especially, there were bits where I teared up. Don't spoil it, I'm not going to. There were bits of the second one I teared up at, definitely. But within 5 minutes of the first movie starting, Emma and I were both crying. I was so tearful. And that never happens. I don't know what it was. Don't you dare. What if they don't like bears in London? Oh. I saw a tweet detailing Paddington's Peruvian war crimes. No. Right, who are you? What do you want? Are you a monk? You're dressed like my sexy adopted mother, right? Leave him in Calais, the little fucking loser. Send him home. Send him home on a ship. Leave him floating on a raft. Temple of Light's been added to your app. Oh, I remember this place a little bit, I think. Did we go here in the first game? Everything looks completely redone and different, so memories are meaningless. Just like real life. Okay, let's go see the abbot, and then I can finally save. I've been live longer than I thought I would be. Oh, birds. I love the little 3 FPS crows. They're my favourite thing in this game so far. That and the nonsense magic system.
Clearly say that only 2
The sacred
monks may enter
texts.
the cave. No one else.
Oh, it'd be so much better if Luke was he was from the West Country.
I will find an escort, and that's the end of it.
I can escort you. I am very hot. What do you need escorting? What was that? I wasn't really listening. Whatever. Maybe that's his question of second. Hello, boys.
Ah, hello there, my child.
Oh, you sound really familiar.
Brothers, leave us.
Why do you have an orb above you? Oh, I can give you gifts, maybe?
Armed?
This one. I can flex. Look at my muscles.
I can't send just anyone in there. Quite impressive.
I'm strong.
No, I think not. You look imposing, all right, but I can't entrust our community's survival to a complete stranger.
Oh, whose voice is that?
Perhaps
This is a famous
if you built
voice.
up a reputation, I'd be
I'm
more
sure.
inclined to trust you.
Oh.
Rookridge has been having a horrible time with bandits lately. Why don't you go to the tavern and see if you can do anything about them? That would be a good start.
Fine. I'll kill the fucking bandits.
The blessing must go forward if you're to find the pilgrim. You must gain the abbot's favour.
You could come and help.
Perhaps you can find a way to impress him in the town.
Yeah, he literally
Use
just
your
told
map
me.
to see where quests and jobs are.
How do I use my map? This
Your
one?
map can give you information about regions, points of interest,
Ooh.
and much more.
Does look a
I
bit
suggest you
British,
look at
doesn't
your
it?
quests now.
Like, the bottom would be Wales, maybe? Quests.
When you select a quest, it becomes your current objective. If you
Okay.
like, you can quickly travel to a next stage of your quest as well. Of course.
Ooh, I'd like to do
quests
that.
are only one way of gaining renown. You could always marry into the village if you're feeling particularly adventurous. Once you find a quest you like the sound of, you can read about it and find out more.
Escort Hannah, the abbot's daughter, to the Wellspring of Light. Okay. Now, if she dies, this is a risky one, because if she dies, he will never like me, because his daughter's dead. Will you fight the bandits in Rickwood? Sure, I'll fight that. Your geography's so rank. Would you like to travel to the Sand Goose? Not yet. Where's the ritual? Talk to the abbot in Oakfield. Escort Hannah. Fight the bandits. The sculptor. Oh, I'd like to do that. I'd like to be a model. This is a big plot mission. I would like to do the sculpting first, actually, because that seems minor. Yeah, bring me to the Sand Goose. Follow the glowing trail to find the quest start point. Thank you. Where's the sculptor? I am stunning. So, you know, if I looked like this in real life, oh, it would be over for you fuckers. So I can make a great statue. Really, it's all up to him. Where am I meant to be going? The trail has disappeared. Nope, it hasn't. I'm just blind. Cool. Are English people still obsessed with blackcurrant? Is that a thing? I like blackcurrant. Well, I've never had a blackcurrant, but I like blackcurrant juice. I like Ribena is a bit too sweet, but I like blackcurrant juice. I wouldn't say obsessed, but Ribena is still very popular. Okay, hello. Carve me. Do you need to, like, move your hands up and down me to get the shape or something? I don't know how this works. Oh god, yes. Hello, Zara, welcome. Hello, late gamer. Yes, I've been on longer than I thought.
And enlightened intellect. And such remarkable physiology.
From the side, it looks like I'm wearing Matrix-style sunglasses. Thank you for shouting out, Zara. And then from this side, I just look like I'm wearing a cool eye patch. God, we look so fucking cool. I want some red dye so I can make the breasts red. I think, my god, we should probably have some... I hope this is supporting us enough, because those are big. Like, I want to make the breast cups red, and maybe the side of the skirt red as well. So I'd want to get some red dye. Yes, model for the sculptor. Meowty. Perform and hold an expression. Obviously this one. Oh god, how long am I going to have to hold it for?
Astounding.
Oh, Jesus.
Please, you must hold your pose until I say so. Not a moment earlier.
Oh, fuck. Okay, I was going to be right at the bottom.
Yes, your technique is astounding. Fantastic. I hope you can sustain.
Oh god, fuck
your
me.
Behavior is most unprofessional.
Okay,
A model must hold their
I think that's
pose
as
until told
far as it goes,
otherwise.
so we just hold it and hope.
Yes.
She's really into it. I forgot how much this lady comes for you.
Fantastic. I hope you can sustain this performance. How perfectly statuesque. Keep it up. I have never seen such
Just
modeling.
puddles forming under us. Sorry.
Oh, you have snatched a moment in time.
Did I do it?
Bravo.
Yes, I did it. Fantastic.
The ideal has become real.
Let me see it.
You have reached into the embers of the ephemeral and pulled out the fire of it.
Is there an input delay? I don't think... Maybe a tiny millisecond on those mini games, but not too noticeable. It's fine everywhere else. It's just, I think, a tiny bit harder on these, or I'm just dumb. Your statue will soon be erected in Oakfield for all to see. Cool. Well, that's 100 renown, and I'll have a statue. That seems pretty good for fame.
I must get started on the statue.
Although whoever
I shall
reads
call
those.
it the semiotics of stillness. It should be ready next time you pass through.
Thank
If
you.
it's a success, perhaps you can model for me again someday.
Ooh, lovely. Fucking gross. Life is better in pajamas. I don't like pajamas. I don't like them. I don't like wearing them. I don't like hanging around in pajamas in the mornings. If I'm not dressed by half an hour after I'm up, then I feel wrong and weird. I really don't like it.
I'm like getting the feeling of coming in the gym. I'm getting the feeling of coming at home. I'm getting the feeling of coming backstage when I
Skip to
pump
daytime.
up.
Literally going shit. I'm not saying everybody else has to. What's wrong with you? I just don't like the... I don't like the loose-fitting plushiness of pajamas. They annoy me. They just annoy me. What do you want?
On your feet.
What? Will you fight for the bandits? Oh, yes, I will, eventually. Leave me alone for a second. I want to sleep first. Is there a room I could rent? Is there a bed? I'm trying to leave. Take the fucking hint. Jesus Christ. There we go. You have an ass like mine, nothing falls off. A song, fuck off. Jesus. It's like those clips you see on Twitter of like, we got trapped in a lift and I started to sing along, and everybody looks like they want to kill themselves. They're comfy. I just don't find pajamas comfy. Same with dressing gowns, or if you're an American, a robe, a bathrobe. I find them really irritating to wear as well. Like, I have one, and I'll wear it sometimes, but like, and that's so good, even pants when I hold on to it. Is this not an inn? Can I not sleep in here? This looks like it would be an inn. It's a tavern, at least. How can I sleep? Dressing gown, you're going to work. Nobody outside of America calls them a robe, I think. Never heard of that genre, but sounds horrible. Not a dressing gown? Maybe it is just a Britain and Irish thing. I've definitely heard it in Europe, though, as well. Give me a bed. Please give me a bed. Bed, please? Bed. How do I sleep? Can I just sleep in a field? I wouldn't mind it. We say dressing gown in Australia. Yes, okay, good. Can I wear, please? 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 Can I... Oh, fucker. Right, I might just need to wait. Is there a wait command? Do I have to sleep? I'd prefer it if I could just wait. Oh, this... No, this is clearly a water mill of some kind. That's not an inn. Robe is where that sounds like so English. I'm surprised you don't say it, but wouldn't that just be the case? Like, yeah, dressing gown. As in, like, it's a gown. I think it's meant to be like, oh, it's a gown you wear while in the process of dressing, and then you take it off and you're dressed. And then it just kind of stuck, I'm sure. Robe, I don't know when you'd ever say robe. Like, robe would exclusively be used for talking about, like, monks' robes, I guess. Or, like, you know, something along, like a wizard's robe. Robe seemed like a cloak or something, exactly. Like something, like formal attire. That reminds me, I've seen a news story of realistic sex dolls having high sales, but purely so that they can be used to trick road cameras. That's kind of fun. You could dress one of them up. I imagine there's some people who buy those things just to, like, dress them up. Knock on this door. Can I sleep here? I'll pay you in favors or something. Oh, fuck me. So that's happening in Australia now. How do I access the map? Hang on. Map's here. Bridge too far. Can I... No, just go in here. I don't know how to do this. That's so clever, but also who's going to be the guy who says, oh, here, I'll give you a ride. Let me just move my sex doll. At that point, you would run, because you'd assume it was a serial killer. And I don't mean to... I don't know, do I mean to kink shame here? I'm thinking about it. The whole hyper-realistic sex doll thing does scare the shit out of me, I'll be honest. Like, if I saw somebody with a hyper-realistic sex doll, I would assume they were a serial killer or aspiring to be a serial killer. I don't think there's anything inherently wrong with them, but they just creep me out as a concept, to be totally honest. Town crier. Anyone have an inn? Inflatable versions would be better. Just let it down and into the glove box. Ugh. At least they look so goofy. Like, nobody's ever actually had sex with one of those inflatable ones, right? That's not a thing. You know the ones I mean, the ones that are like, they have the like wide open mouth and they're just like a blow up doll. Nobody's ever actually, they're always a joke gift, right? They're a joke gift that lads give each other on like stag do's. They go like, why, look, it looks like you're fucking a bird, innit? Like that's what they're for, right? Chris Chan, I have avoided knowledge of who Chris Chan is, and I'm not about to change that. I occasionally see them mentioned on Twitter, and I scroll past, so I do not wish to be informed. They're free. So that's what I scrolled past on Twitter. I was like, I do not need to know about this person. My brain will be freer not knowing, I think. Let me sleep. You know what? Fuck it. We'll kill the bandits, I guess. Fuck me. In here. Will you fight the bandits? Yes. Will you teleport me at least so I can do something?
I'm ruined if my bridge doesn't get rebuilt. It won't be the first time, I can tell you.
I just can't imagine why you, like, it would be fun.
So you'll get rid of all the bandits.
I'll go to the old inn in Rookridge. Okay, fantastic. Maybe we can sleep there. I've never heard this name and wish to not know. Internet scandals, crimes, 4chan adjacent media personalities, I think. No, my partner's looking them up. That's all I needed to know. Just sort of, you know, fine. I made fun of my ex for getting a fleshlight the day after we broke up. He knows he's got no riz. I don't know, like, I guess this is the problem, right? Because if somebody bought a fleshlight, I would have no, I don't think there's anything wrong with that. If somebody bought a realistic dildo, I don't think there's anything wrong with that. If somebody, you know, any sort of individual, well, maybe if they just bought a latex foot or something, but in general, or a leg, if somebody buys, like, you know, a part of a body, I think that I wouldn't have any kink shaming about that. But it's when you put them all together and it's just the fucking silicon homunculus just staring you in the face. I think there's something existentially horrifying to me about that. It was just the fact that he got it right after we broke up. Like, it's just the full thing. Just, I can't imagine. Because they're really expensive, right? Like, I don't know what the limit money-wise would be, but, like, I think they're, like, thousands of euro. I need to make a silicon homunculus. Right, we're in Rookridge. This seems very gothy. Just the doll-like eyes staring you in the face while you heave away and pant, and then you'd have to like clean it down afterwards, like you were hosing down a car. Oh God, God, it makes me freaked out. All right, let's continue on. I don't want to think about this anymore. Yandere Dev also has a sex doll that he dresses up as Samus. Oh, see, this is another person I vaguely am aware of existing, but not really. Like, I know that name, and I know the vague thing of the game dev aspect of it, and then they're weird, and that's about it. I won a fleshlight. Bizarre. I won a fleshlight. They weren't saying what the prizes were, and it was a bit of a surprise. Since then, it's been sitting in a box on a shelf in a cupboard, and I knew it was there, just taunting me, whispering, "Stay back, temperatures." Yeah, I don't know. It'd just be a bit weird. It's like, I don't know. Like if a ghost was having sex with you, right? Like you wouldn't be like it's just a disembodied thing. Oh, maybe it's fine. There, let's go. One day, but not today. Let's just continue on. Let's mainline this little side area. Because I do need to save and exit. I've been live forever. Oh, I recognize this place, I think. Ah, fucker. Yeah! My dog! You got rid of my dog, you prick. Oh, Jesus, there's guns. Okay, I'm gonna walk up here, and I'm gonna just fucking burn the fuck out of you people. There we go. Bye. Good luck with this. Right, your poor aims, which is beneficial for me. Ow! Fucker. Okay, now we aim as well. Even Dreya is sick of this conversation. Fuck me. She's using that hopping wheel stuff. My dog got in. Thank you for breaking down the door or something. There we go. That was fairly easy. If these are the bandits, I don't think we have anything to worry about. 171 bonus experience. Good. Ooh. It's going to be a fucking silicon doll, isn't it? A percolated Java potion. I don't know what any of that means. I don't know what a percolator is. I have quoted, "There's a fish in the percolator," several times in my life. I don't know what one is. I'm not into coffee enough. I don't know what a percolator is. It's like a coffee. It's a coffee thing because they were talking about this coffee tastes like fish. There's a fish in the percolator. So it must be a coffee thing. It makes coffee. Is it like a grinder? Fellas, don't drink that coffee. Exactly.
Stupid! I could outrun the guards before I was out of nappies.
Fuck me, that voice. It boils it? Bandit leader dash. I like how it comes up like a Dark Souls boss. But in the worst font in the world. It's like Fantasy Comics Ends. You put it on the stove, I believe. Wouldn't you just have a kettle? That voice is awful. Oh, there's some boys. Right, bye. There we go. Just do this. Oh, we're getting shot as well, though. Hang on. Go over here. There we go. We want to catch him up in it. Fucking hell. Okay, this is kind of working. A little bit. Voice sounds like he's about to start singing Life is a Highway. Find and kill bandit leader dash. Yeah, I'm aware. Is everybody dead here? You can now afford blades. I've already afforded blades, you weirdo. Maybe I can upgrade it? Make it boil it, put it on a stove. Percolate. Ugh. Oh, and a dog treat. Do you want and more dog treats. Would you like a dog treat? Dog? Dog? Would you like a dog treat? How do I give you a treat? Treat. How do I give one a treat? Do I have to select you and then maybe go into gifts? I'll work it out. Burn everything. Upgrade only fire. I'm kind of planning on it. I should heal. That's a thing. If I go into items, not gifts, potions. Give me the children's health potion. Give me the Calpol. I don't think we need a bigger one right now. I can probably level up more. I haven't needed to, really. Don't fuck this up and fall. A coffee percolator is a type of pot used for the brewing of coffee by continually cycling the boiling or nearly boiling brew through the grounds using gravity until the required strength is reached. There we go, that's what a percolator is. So it's like some sort of alchemical device, basically. What's the accent? That's my newsreader voice. Old-timey newsreader. Ooh, search this. Fake flowers. I can give that to my wife. Green plastic watering can for a fake Chinese rubber plant in a fake plant. Jesus, that note. I need 15 silver keys. Fantastic. I'd be a jerk game designer. Open a chest marked treasure, but inside is just a new friend you take on the journey. That would be nice. I mean, I'd like different pets and stuff. I've been playing a little bit of Skyrim off camera, and I have some of the Creation Club stuff installed, and I have little bug friends following me around. I cannot hit that note. That is the limit of my, at least non-falsetto voice. Look, Tom York, I think, has like a 5 fucking octave range. I can't hit the notes. I have like a half an octave range. I have a terrible voice. I can't really sing low. I definitely can't sing high. It's just this. Tomorrow's Kazoo is just that clip on repeat.
Still there? You're wasting your time. You drowsy slug.
God, it sounds like an angry, pissed Johnny Vegas.
Use your blood to paint a sign with my name on it.
Okay. Fuck me. Oh, there's so many! I mean, if I could just keep doing this, why wouldn't I? If they're just going to keep running into the ring of fire. It's quite rude of him to say. At least my dog is immune to fire. That's very handy. I love how my dog is just calmly sitting still. It's okay, Tom York has a shit voice as well. Brave opinion in this chat. You need to balance your character. Let's go to abilities. What can we get? Will. Can I upgrade Inferno, please? I can! Your comprehension of Inferno has increased significantly. Yes, please. And then maybe skill? Can I get accuracy up? Because that's also good. Or speed. I'd like speed up. There we go. I think that's fine for now. Maybe That's damage, that's life. You do damage, I guess. Sure, that might be okay. Strong. Strong woman. We're a strong female character. Where is Bandit Boy? Because I want to kill him before I save and exit. If you leave now, all your progress... What? No, I don't want to leave now. What's wrong with you? I'm going where I need to go. I guess if I was to sing Fake Plastic Trees, I'd have to start way lower than, like... A green passing wall. That's too low. Look, I can't sing. I used to be able to sing. When I was a kid, before my voice broke at all. I think my voice was lovely. If somebody had made me a castrati, I'd be a fantastic singer. Don't think they do that. I think even the Catholics have stopped doing that.
Where the hell did she get?
Yeah, just fucking burn, fucker. Oh, we need to get the gun burned. There we go. We need to get the gun in range of the fire. Otherwise, we're fucked. Oh, I have to change the spell meter to get to level 2? Okay, well, I'll do that in a second. Come on. Just... There we go. Oh, to charge up the spell meter. Also, I have to charge it to get to level 2. Oh, my God. That's pretty cool. Turns out this is the best spell ever. You can now afford time control. That seems good. We have to be near the end of this. How long have I been playing today? Like 4 hours? 5 hours? 4 hours? I don't know. But I'm not live tomorrow, so it's handy. You know, this is a longer stream than normal. I can just shoot you.
Well done. Your actions continue to shape the world.
That was very underwhelming. I love it. I really wasn't expecting to go down in one shot. I think we were meant to maybe talk to him. Oh well. Bye. Rest in peace, Bozo. Let's search this. Can I get some cool gear or something from this? A cool crop top, maybe? Cool crop top? Money bag. Well, I can buy one. Ooh, a bandit bandana. That could be hot. A bandit shirt. Bandit trousers. The trousers are a bit lame. Nearly 5 hours, Jesus. Bandit will remember that. Right. Well, I guess we'll go hand this in then. And then we'll save and exit. And I'll play this again on Thursday. This again, I'm not live tomorrow. Unfortunately, I have more stuff to do. I tend to be quite busy on Wednesdays. So, you know, sometimes I stream on Wednesdays, but not recently. And then on Thursday, I'll be playing this again. And then on Friday, I will choose a new game, or we will choose a new game for Emma and I to play. I don't know what we will play, because Oxenfree was a big letdown. I was so enjoying Oxenfree. Emma even said, oh, Oxenfree is the best game we've played on this stream so far. Really liked Oxenfree. And then the ending was just so dull. So dull and quick and unsatisfying. Oh, it's like having sex with Rupert Murdoch. It's just awful. Just really not a good time. Poppy's playtime? I don't know if Emma would be into that, but I can fly it by her. What I tend to do when we choose a new game is I will go through Xbox Game Pass, my Steam library, and my Epic library for games that I think Emma would have any interest in. And then I send them to her and let her look through them. With like maybe I usually will write like a very brief like little setup for it. Like for Oxenfree, it was like it's a coming of age, maybe kind of a horror story with kind of side-scrolling graphics and stuff like that, and you know, think Night in the Woods kind of style, that kind of thing. So she can decide, because she's not really a capital G gamer. She likes video games but hasn't played many. Like, really, from what I know of Emma's, like, gaming history, she basically just played Silent Hill over and over and over again as a kid. And not much else. Maybe some Mario, like, on her DS. And didn't do much else in terms of gaming. So I've been weaning her onto gaming with things like, onto Night in the Woods. What a mix, I know. Like, lots of Mario, lots of Silent Hill, and that's about it. It's like, oh, I don't need to explore any further into games. Anyway, let's go. Let's run all the way back. So we'll be expecting the new Silent Hill games later on. Possibly. Actually, I would be open to doing that, I think. Treasure? What treasure? Treasure! Thank you, Doc. When are they out? And are they... it depends on if they're good. Because, like, look. A lot of the Silent Hill games... 4! suck. Like, we tried 4 on this stream and, oh, I hated it. So, it depends on if it gets good reviews. We'll see. Maybe, I don't know, maybe the new Resident Evil, if that ever comes out. That might be fun to play on this. Or Resident Evil 4, I don't know. Although I've played Resident Evil 4, the original, a couple of times. Am I that interested in playing a remake of it? I've never been a huge Resident Evil guy. 7 looked fun. 7 looked really fun. And 8 looked really fun. Is it because of the giant woman? Yeah, but it also looked fun aside from that. Scottish studio No Code is working on one of them, and I've loved their stuff. They can do unsettling creepy. Oh, I remember there's 2 coming out, isn't there? One is by No Code, who people like, and one of them is by, is it Bloober Team, who fucking suck. So, I'm expecting a mix, really. Right, let's run to wherever it is we're going. Into the inn, I think. Bloober are remaking Silent Hill 2. Oh, that's it. Yeah, Bloober Team are the ones who do... Oh, what have they made? They made Layers of Fear. What else have they made? Hang on. I know I'm tabbing out, but whatever. Bloober. Also, worst studio name ever, maybe? Bloober Team. Bloober Team. Polish video game designer. Observer. Layers of Fear. Blair Witch, The Medium. Ugh. Right. Right, let's maybe that one won't be good. Third one is making something called Silent Hill F. Man, they're really going all in on Silent Hill. I guess there hasn't been much Silent Hill recently, has there? Kind of was dead for a little bit, so maybe they're reviving it all. That's not a term, but you know what I mean. Right, I killed all those boys. I killed that guy. Honestly, he seemed like he was having trouble with his throat, so it put him out of his misery. That painting looks like something I would have had as a desktop wallpaper as of the age of about 14.
Still, at least it's not me who has to rebuild the bridge now.
I hate your hat.
Okay, so I might be broke, but I'll bounce back. Always do. Anyway, here's my trusty thesaurus, as promised.
Say that again?
When you'll be caught in a lexicological quandary.
A what? A thesaurus, did you just say? You have defeated Dash's bandit crew. The bridge in Rookridge can now be rebuilt, which will allow you to return to Bowerston. Do I have to fucking pay for that? Oh, saving content. Fantastic. Well, I will save and exit then. Wait, what?
The way to Bowerstone is now open again.
Yippee! Earn 46 more renown to impress the abbot. How much more can I do? I guess I'll have to escort his fucking daughter, won't I?
Almost famous enough. A few people are whispering of your deeds.
I bet that's what they're whispering about. Sorry. Anyway, let's save and exit. Sorry, just drifted off there. I'm quite tired and sick. Over the course of the stream, I've gotten a little bit sick. The leaks last year about teen girls and phone social media themes sounds like it was stuff involving Silent Hill F. Maybe, I don't know. Maybe it's like an ARG thing. I don't really keep up with news about games anymore. I used to when I was a teen. Now I don't. I don't know why. I just kind of stopped keeping up with that kind of thing. Anyway, let's raid someone, shall we? Let's go to... I don't fucking know who's live. Who's live that I like? A lot of people. This is kind of the problem. Oh, speaking of Silent Hill, I'll send you on to somebody playing Silent Hill. Why not? Let's go. /raid this person. There we go. Thank you for everybody joining. Thanks for the raid. Anybody who's here from the raid. That was very fun. I enjoyed that. I will be live again, like I said, on Thursday. And we can play more of this. And then Friday for Emma time. A game. That sounded weird. Anyway, thank you. I have videos out on YouTube. If anybody wants that. 1 second. Let me type !links before I raid. !links. Exclamation mark Discord if you want to join my Discord. That's always a nice place. Exclamation mark YouTube. Is that a command I have set up? It is, yay. I put some Scorn videos up on YouTube and I quite like them, so go watch those as well. Let me raid this person and we will, I'll see everybody the day after tomorrow. Bye! Thank you for joining. It was lovely. I have to wait 5 or 6 more seconds. Be nice during the raid. It's always good to do. Anyway, bye everybody. See ya.